Hoyland lovers, it's me, your Captain Vasco speaking. Welcome to another Friday. We've made it to September. Oh, God, I don't want to acknowledge that. It's not been a great year for me, and that's hard to reconcile with, let alone like explain. But here we are. It's good to see you. Welcome to the stream, one and all. Um, I hope your week, and particularly your day, is going better than mine. I had just an absolutely dreadful day at work. I'll tell you a little bit about my favorite, obviously heavily implied air quotes, interaction of the day. Um, so like generally speaking, if you're new here or you're like in and out and you haven't heard my work stories before, I basically do like administrative work for like a radio advertising company. Particularly, my division deals with barter spots. So a radio station may get access to something that like helps them build a website or like market themselves with an app or something along those lines in exchange for like commercials that play on their station. And like the arrangement is that like, you know, the advertisers pay us. We have arranged a suite of services that these radio stations want, and we exchange those services for the ad time that we like sell to the advertisers. So like the main stuff that I do, the sort of like bread and butter fill my day out stuff is largely just getting people to fill out paperwork that says when the spots aired so that we can like tell the advertisers, see, they all aired, everything's fine, nothing is ruined. Which sounds tedious and is tedious, but it's just how it works. And some people really struggle with that. They like sign contracts and then they're like, wait a minute, this is tedious and I don't want to do it. It's like you literally signed a contract that like has all the terms in it of what you have to do. And like you had the ability to ask people questions about how stuff worked. And before it launched, like I sent you a bunch of information about how it worked and it's all in there. We've been through all of it. None of this should be a surprise to you. And on that note, a big thing I've been dealing with over the last like month in particular, like it's been going on more this year than is normal, and it's been very frustrating. But like the worst part of my job, generally speaking, is probably new starts. Anytime like a radio station starts doing a thing for the first time, and I have to like give them all that information, and then get some human being to just say like, yes, we understand that and we are doing it. You can mark in your records that we are doing it and everything is fine and nothing is ruined. Because like there's just so many ways that people can be annoying about that. Like a bunch of people just like ghost you and it's like, why? You signed a contract. It's not new information. But like lately I've been getting a lot of like, I send people like information and they're like, I don't know anything about this, which happens sometimes, but it's like happening a lot lately. But like the really weird one, the thing that almost never happens that's been going on lately is like people have just been contacting me out of nowhere and being like, I need information about this barter service. Some random person told me that it starts next week. I'm like, I got nothing for you. There's nothing in our system that says that even exists. I don't know who told you that, but like, go talk to them. Go figure it out. It's not me. If I knew about it, I would have told you already. But like, so I have like a start for next week, and like I've contacted the station like 3 times trying to get them to just like acknowledge like, yep, the thing is starting. And so like I tried emailing like a couple times because like they confirmed to start like 3 weeks ago, and I hate when stations do it back to back because like they just somehow they're more inclined to like ignore me the second time. It's really annoying. But so like on the third contact, I like call the station and I'm like, hey, I get like the voicemail for like a station that's in like the mountain time zone because I called it like 1:50 in the afternoon Eastern time, and they're like, our business hours are 12 to 5. I'm like, wow, must be nice. Must be super nice that you're only open like 5 hours a day, 5 days a week. Like, that's incredible. But I was like, yeah, all right, well, I guess I'll leave a voicemail because like there's no guarantee that someone will pick up in like 15 minutes or whatever when I can expect someone to be in the office. Sometimes people will say like our business hours are like 9 to 5, and you'll call them at like 2 in the afternoon and they're like, nah. But so I call and I leave a voicemail. I'm like, hey, so I've like spoken to these people who like confirmed stuff before. I just need someone to say that the thing is happening. That's it. That's the whole thing. Just, it's broadly speaking, like, this is what should be happening. Tell me it's happening. Everyone's happy. So then someone calls me back and they're like, hey, so like we got a voicemail from you. And I was like, yes. And like they identified themselves with what are known as positioners. If you've ever like listened to a local radio station and it's called like Froggy or The Jam or Kiss FM, like that's the positioner. When you have a radio station, you have to file with the FCC, and you have to be identified by a set of call letters, and that's like the universal standard for identifying a station, because you must have them to function legally as a radio station, and you're like obligated to air your call letters like once an hour. Like it is like a standard way of identifying a station. They call you when you're at lunch inevitably. That does happen an annoying amount of the time. You're not wrong, Jakey. But so they call me back and they're like, hey, we're with, I don't remember what their positioner is because I don't care. It's not useful to my job. But we'll just say that they're Froggy or whatever. They're like, hey, we're Froggy and the Jam. We got like your voicemail. And then just sort of like paused expectantly. I'm like, all right, well, I call like a bunch of stations a day. And particularly today, I've been through the ringer. So I don't know what any of that stuff you just said is. Like, can you tell me what your call letters are like an adult? And she's like, I don't know what that means. I'm like, awesome start. Like, amazing start. Amazing start that the representative for the radio station doesn't know the call letters. Like, the single thing that identifies the radio station. And like with like a little bit of coaxing, she like gives me the call letters. I'm like, okay. So I like look up what the situation was, why I called them. And I was like, all right, so like you're one of my like gabillion starts who's like ghosting me and making me like super annoyed. I just need to like talk to someone who can confirm that start. And then she's like, oh, well, I can't do that. I'm like, okay, great. So let me get this straight. Not what I actually say to her, but like, let me understand the situation here. I called you and left a voicemail. The voicemail said who I was, how to reach me, exactly what the situation was, and what I needed from them. She calls me, doesn't know her own call letters, doesn't know the reason I called despite like listening to the voicemail, and has called me without the ability to help me. Going great. So then I'm like, okay. And she's like, yeah, well, I'll just connect you to some person that you've like never heard of before, and like they'll answer. I'm like, that's weird because like I know like 2 people of the rank at this station that can confirm what I'm doing, and they did it less than a month ago. But yeah, connect me to like Joe Schmo. And then they connect me to like Joe Schmo's voicemail. I'm like, what was the purpose of this? Why did you call me? I already left a voicemail. You could have just told the man that I called. Like, what was this? What was this exercise? I didn't need to be a part of this. Like, by the end of that, I was like really upset because it's just like, I was in the middle of something. You provided nothing and just added more work to my day for no value. Like, I don't understand what occurred. I just don't get it. You like literally just called to waste my time. Screaming noises. And like today was like a lot of stuff like that, of like people calling me at weird times and like identifying themselves in weird ways, or just like lots of like, I have like, this should like basically never happen, and I have like 2 stations who I'm ready to like tell my boss to like cancel services that they contracted like within like a month of starting them. Like it's like anarchy. Like everyone is just like trying to make me like psychotic, and they're succeeding incredibly. So like I know a lot of my work talk isn't interesting. It's like a lot of like office stuff. Oh, speaking of office stuff that makes me anxious and insane. Like super late in the day, my boss like forwards an email from like we had like, my boss had a boss for like the entire time I worked here who like went into semi-retirement earlier in the year. And like my boss insisted like, well, I don't think that there's going to be a lot of changes under the new person. But so I think it's fine, but like just letting you know, like technically Like this new woman has taken over. And now I think like 5 months after like she said that in a meeting, like they sent out like an email being like, hey, so like we sent like information to like various heads of department, but just letting everyone know that like as a company we're investigating like what, like I forget exactly how they put it, but basically they're like, you know, maybe we're gonna try and force everyone back to the office, which, if you're new here, is a problem for me because I live 3,000 miles away from the office building that we sold during COVID. So I don't know what that would look like. I don't know if the fact that we like sold our whole entire office like space factors into like us just sort of getting a pass on that. But like, not exciting news for a Friday. It's like we're vaguely considering just like, you know, making you redundant for no reason. So mystery, I got this job when I still lived in California, and I moved to Florida last year. And during that move process, I got cleared from the head of my department, my boss. She like wrote a letter to the bank so I could secure my mortgage, being like, there is no expectation that Vasco will ever need to go to a physical office space again. And then we have like a new person in charge, and they're like, I don't know, I'm thinking of blowing up your spot. So like, I mean, listen, I'm an inherently pessimistic person, and I don't actually have any reason to think that it will be the worst case scenario. But we went from like, there's really no reason to worry about it to like, I don't know, maybe panic. Have a good weekend. Like, awesome. Love that. Love that a lot. Because the rest of work and my life is going so well. Like, I just needed that on top of it. Jakey asks vacation time, which honestly probably yes. But you know what's also really upsetting is like I can't, like, the only like 30-day period where I've had like more time off than that. Well, I don't know. Like I recently had like 2 days off to like visit with my parents after my mom got sick, and then like Labor Day happened. And like I think we had like at least one other like time. We had like another like half day before Labor Day. Like there's been a bunch of time off recently, and just like like nothing has like helped mitigate how like disastrous like life is just being. And like it's I don't know. I'm gonna be frank. I'm gonna be candid with y'all. Just the world is really getting me down. Like I had like a really sharp incline of anxiety during COVID. And like, sure, a big part of that was COVID itself, because like truly for me, and I know how this comes across as like kind of like arrogant, but like at the same time is kind of true. Like for me, COVID was like a nightmare situation, not just because of the severity of what COVID is or the fact that it was an unknown at the time or any of the obvious factors, but also like just because of the fact that like a world where someone else's irresponsible choices can jeopardize like the entire rest of my life without my ability to control that is like basically a nightmare scenario for me. And it's not just because I don't necessarily trust other people, but like also just because like I'm a really risk averse person and I try to like control risk factors in my life, and it makes me kind of boring, and I'm not going to try and argue I'm the most interesting man in the world. But like just someone else just deciding like, nah, I should just like go to the grocery store and like be super sick and whatever, like potentially like giving me like a lifelong, like, I don't know, some sort of complication from COVID is like, that just seems like so cruel and unfair that that's even like a thing that could happen. But like, aside from that, just like the type and frequency of bad news that occurred during COVID, both from COVID itself, but also just from being a citizen of the United States, like the political administration that was in place at the time, which is feeling familiar but worse. Like I am not typically someone who gets locked in doom scrolling, but like I am spiraling a lot a lot of the time, and I just don't feel like people like talk about it, and it makes me feel worse. So I'm just coming out here being like, guys, I don't know how you feel about it, and I'm not trying to make you feel bad, and you don't have to agree with me, but I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna be the guy who says it. Just like being alive for this is so stressful. It's like definitely affecting my health and well-being, and I'm just like not doing well, and I don't know what to do about it. Like I don't think I've ever felt this lost in my whole life, and it's freaking me out like real bad. Um, Also, Ditto asked a very reasonable question. Any thoughts of new job or career? I don't know what it would be. I mean, like, I've never been a career focused person. In an ideal world, like, the thing I would be doing is something like creative. But as I learned after spending like over 10 years in California trying to like get into a creative industry, um, it's really hard to make that pay money. So like I don't know what that would be. Like I mean I could try to like go full time into streaming or YouTube, but like that could backfire so horrifically badly. It's like a pretty big risk. It's something I might be inclined to consider if I did lose the job, is to make some like crazy hard push. But like I don't like just like looking for another job. Like I don't even know the state that well. Like I moved here a year ago. I know like not that much, you know? So like it's a very reasonable question, but like I don't know what it would be. Like honestly, it was a struggle to like find this job. And as like not amazing as the job is, it's remarkable how well it's like fit into what I needed at the time and is still useful to me. But like, God, like it feels kind of nice to say it out loud. I feel bad about maybe being a downer, but like it's just it's like it weighs on me like all the time, always. Thank you for the resub, anime. Just beat Lunar One Remaster. It was a nice short RPG. Anime is the master of knowing RPGs that I've never heard of. If I had all the time in the world, I feel like I would just like ask anime like once a month what RPG I should play, and then I would do it. Like that would be great. Um, Seriously, I had similar stress when I was in Florida during COVID. Lived by myself. One of my biggest fears is that I would get COVID and no one would know I was sick. Yeah, I do definitely spend like a higher percentage of time worrying about like random stuff like that, even though it's not specifically COVID these days. It helps me a bit to hear I'm not the only one. That alone makes me feel better about going on this tangent mystery, because like that was my whole thing. Like this has been bothering me like since like election day of 2024, is I just feel like no one is willing to talk about how much it just sucks to like be here for this. Like I know other people feel it, but like no one's willing to say it. And I know that depending on your circumstances and your platform or whatever, there are good reasons not to. So I understand that, but like I'm just, if the only thing I can do is be the guy who's like, yeah, it's bad. Can we all agree it's bad? Then that's what I'm gonna do. It says also remember it's okay to cry for any reason. I have two responses I would like to give to that. Three, including this thing, which I'll say, which is you're right, that is true, and no one should feel bad about that. Also, I've been watching the current season of Big Brother US, and there's a guy who has definitely demonstrated that there's a point at which maybe we really should stop crying. We're probably crying too much. But that's just me being judgmental because I think he's playing a horrible game of Big Brother US. But the other really sad sack thing I'll tell you, without spending too much time on it, is like I used to cry all the time. When I was a kid, I cried over everything. I was tormented so harshly in middle school that like I genuinely like can't cry anymore. Like my body had to learn to not be able to cry so I would stop getting bullied. So like I can't like really do it. There's like some things that will make me like emotional to the point that it's like kind of close. Namely, I think basically anytime I watch Wall-E, that's like the closest I come to crying. But like it's not even quite all the way there. This is just the worst job market ever. That's also a great point, Mystery. Like I know it's been making the rounds on the news because I can't stop looking at it or feeling stressed. But yeah, like the job numbers for August look bad, and it's just barely September, so like it's obviously not like a lot better than the bad number, right? So like me trying to change jobs, if there was some like blow up at work, like I don't know. Says I had the opposite. Never let myself cry as a kid, and now I cry anytime I see almost anything moving. You know what? That's awesome, Ditto. Can I just say that I'm like proud of you for like opening that door and like letting the emotion in? It's not easy. I got my own like messed up like scar situation going on there. I don't really know how to fix that. And it's not that I don't feel the emotion. I just like can't. I don't cry, and it's not a flex. It's kind of messed up. Um, Kohei's the same. I've never actually heard of anyone else doing it. I'm sorry for Kohei because like having gone through it, like it's not cool. Like it's not a cool thing. Jiki says I can't even get a full-time job. I have to get two part-time jobs. I hate that that's like normalized. Like obviously that's not like on you. I just like hate that like American hustle culture is like, yeah, just like drive an Uber and like also get a part-time job and then like also somehow be like a functional like adult or whatever. Like, oh my God, it's just it sucks. I put in like so much work this week outside of work trying to like be productive in just like the smallest ways possible just so I could feel like I was like doing something. And like I was largely successful, but like work just kept getting harder like every time I made progress and I like just wanted to break down and like give up, man. Like it wasn't like a lot of progress. Like I just started like a fresh budget spreadsheet because like I really hadn't done a good job of like updating that after the move, and it's been like a whole year, and there was just no good excuse for that. And then like also like there was just like a big like cord tangle that like I left with my like entertainment center thing like after the move. It was just like this was here before, and like the movers like screwed up real bad packing my apartment, so like I didn't have any time to like cord this up beforehand or anything, so it just transported as a solid block of cables. So I was like, I'm just gonna take all the cables apart and I'm gonna like tape a little label on each one that says what the ends are and just shove them in a box. And then if I have to go to the box, then I can at least look at the tape and know what it is and not have to dig through a loose box of cables, which I also separately have from a much longer ago time that I still need to go through also. And it was like that was like a huge accomplishment for me. And it was nothing. It didn't matter at all. And it's just like that's the low bar that reality has set, or I have set for it. I don't know. Your job refuses to pay benefits, so they won't hire full time. I also hate that that's normalized because that sucks. Like, why do we even celebrate Labor Day if that's what we're doing with labor? And I don't say that because we shouldn't celebrate Labor Day. I say that because we should give people benefits and people living wages, and like the government should be helping people instead of like removing their rights and stuff. Like it's insane. We shouldn't live in these dark ages. Oh my God. I just can't even. I don't know why it's like this. Oh, Neko says, I lost the ability to smile due to my dad hating my smile so much as a kid. I can kind of do it now, but I still struggle getting the muscles to work. I practice in front of mirrors. That is heartbreaking, Neko. I'm really sorry that you've had to deal with that. Because, like, that's, like, no, absolutely no one should have to deal with that. And I'm sorry that, like, both of your parents, like, I'm not going to mince words here, are psychotic and bad. I've heard enough stories that I feel comfortable being really extreme about this. You deserve better. You are worth more than that. And we appreciate you. I appreciate you. And I'm sorry for all of it. Need a new timeline. Yeah, can we just like get in one big collective transporter accident and go to the mirror universe? You know, the bad one? It's better than here. I read something somewhere on Reddit today where someone was like, somewhere in the movie The Matrix, it says like the year 1999 was like the pinnacle of humanity, and like we just sort of assumed that wasn't going to age well, and now that it's 2025, it's sort of like, huh, no, maybe they were onto something. um, yeah, yeah. I hadn't intended to get quite so real with you, but like it's really been like dragging me down, man. It's just an anchor that I wear as shoes. It's really rough, and I don't know I don't know what to do about it. I have no I just don't feel like I can meaningfully change that. And like I know that like I guess it's more than anything I'm just like ill-equipped to deal with this level of despair. I'm like really just like I'm just lost. I'm just really lost. It's hard to live alone. I mean, it is. I'm like my parents live just down the road, but like I don't know, like the work balance is really tough. Even like working remotely, like especially the way things have been lately. Like normally, if I really want or need to, like I'm an efficient enough worker at my job that I can just sort of like jam a whole day's worth of work into like 2/3 of a day and like use that buffer for something if I really have to. Like it's not great, but like the way things have been going lately, like I absolutely like can't even like manage that because like people will just like call me at random times and like say insane stuff to me like they don't know the call letters of their own radio station. And then like even though they're responding to my voicemail, they'll send me to where I can leave another voicemail. Like I genuinely am losing my mind. Um, Good news, Chicago isn't targeted now for a fascist takeover. Bad. He moved it to New Orleans. Yeah. Yeah, aware of all that. I mean, good news, bad news. It's better than straight bad news, but like, it's not really good news if we're being honest with ourselves. Um, I will say that like since uh since like last Sunday, the most exciting thing has been well, for one, Wolf Glick, the like world champion Pokemon player, like released a really awesome like 4 hour video, which I appreciated. But like also last weekend, YouTube randomly suggested me a video that was like I forget exactly what the title was. If you remind me, I'll like track down the link and put it on Discord because I feel like some of you will appreciate this too. But it was like something along the lines of like um, why video games use time loops selectively, an analysis of 12 minutes, and like it was such a good like this will spoil the content of it a little bit, but like basically the premise of the video is like 12 minutes is bad for all of these reasons, which are all stuff that I like specifically talked about while playing it. And then like at a certain point it uses this example of like another video game that does time loops well is Sexy Brutale, which is a game that I also played on stream and like quite a bit and do recommend. And like after it finishes like trashing on 12 minutes, it's like, so like what's the purpose of all this? I guess just go play Sexy Brutale, which I just thought was a really funny like thesis or like conclusion, I guess, to that whole argument. But it also mentioned a movie I'd never seen before, probably because it's a foreign language movie, but it's called Time Crimes. And like, it looked kind of interesting. And I was like, I will watch a time loop movie called Time Crimes. And I did. And I really liked it. It's a really good movie. And it had been a while since I'd seen like a really good time loop movie. And I was like, ah, okay, good. I needed that. I'm glad that there are some time crimes enjoyers in chat. I will say it's like I'm gonna say it's like a solid R because there's a lot of like one particular woman being topless for no particularly good reason. It is technically motivated by the plot, but like it would not be a hard R if we didn't keep seeing the topless woman. Got some time loop movies. I feel like someone had recently posted some time travel movies on the Discord, which is fair. I don't know. I mean, like I've seen a lot of time loop movies, There are certainly some that I haven't seen, but I did enjoy that whole experience. That was good. There's a reason the director's a perv. I mean, I feel like that was evident by the fact that like they were kind of lingering shots on the topless woman. But like it's really impressive what Time Crimes manages to do with a cast of like four people. Like there are only like four actors in that movie, and it is like there's like way more going on in it than the majority of movies. Last time loop movie I saw was about a time cave. Is that at all related to the TV show The Time Tunnel? I'm sure it's not. A YouTube video was by the same guy who made a video on Raging Loop. Yes, I believe that's true. I looked at the channel afterwards and didn't see a lot that like immediately called out to me. Oftentimes I'll see one of those like it and then just watch everything else that person has ever done ever forever. I think I had Raging Loop on my like list of games to consider for streaming at some point, and I just haven't really looked at that list a lot lately because there's been a lot of releases this year. But I get the impression maybe not. Maybe not that one. I don't know. Also, Summer New York City has a lot of topless scenarios for some reason. I mean, like, listen, there are plenty of circumstances where like topless for no reason is in and of itself a reason. I'm not here to judge on that. I'm just saying that like my mom is in chat. I don't know that she would necessarily like this movie. It's like a little dark and she's not always up for that. But like also, I feel like because my mom's here, if she did for some reason want to watch that, I just want to point out like I'm not being weird. It's a really good movie, but there's also like a lot of that one topless woman in it, like kind of a lot. Um, but yeah, I think I mean, feel free to open up in chat. I think maybe it's time to play a video game or something. I've been talking for kind of a while. Can I? No, I'm not even gonna click. I'm just gonna leave that flashing for an entire like 3 hours or whatever. All right, perfect. That was just in time for the screen to go idle. Okay, great. No Sleep for Kaname Date. What is this game? I think most of you know by now. It is a game. It is a spin-off game in the Somnium Files series. The first game was about this weird police agency that has a machine that lets you delve into people's subconscious, which we roughly equate to their dreams, and we call this process like thinking into their somnium state. And we tracked down that serial killer, and it had lots of crazy implications. There was also a game called Nirvana Initiative, which was about a serial killer who like cut people in half and then left their bodies in two different places because they were halves. It was gross. The game also, this is important, is pretty gosh darn bad. It has some good things you could say about it, but overall it's quite bad. No Sleep for Kaname Date, right in the middle of those two games, even though it's the third one that was made, we were having a discussion in the sort of pre-chat about how we start all of these Somnium Files games saying, hey, what a neat game, and then by the end we hate it. And I will say that last week, we had our second mission to sink into the subconscious of an inanimate object. Someone had rigged up like a stasis pod with like a USB-C jack so we could plug our machine into it and like read its subconscious. And apparently there was some whole conspiracy to put just like a person in there at convenient times so that then they could trick us into syncing with him. And it turned out to be insanely annoying because like but what the main premise of the game is that like some people close to our main character, Detective Kaname Date, have been captured by some weird organization that claims to be aliens testing humanity. Unclear if true, because these games are a little weird. But like they are missing. They keep being put in these dangerous situations that we like help them out with over the phone, like we're playing Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. And so we're like desperately seeking any lead that will help us like pinpoint their location so we can like maybe figure out how to like rescue them from this place where they keep being put in like deadly escape room puzzles. And so like the boss of our organization, who's like basically like chief of weird police, is like, I think the best thing to do is sync with this pod. And what we learned is that the guy they were putting in the pod was an actual criminal who used to work with our department in the first game. He had he had in the first game like conspired with like someone who was like, through complicated sci-fi reasons, and this is a spoiler, but was like taking over the bodies of other people to do serial killings with other people's bodies, making it harder to like figure out what was going on. And so like the serial killer like took over the body of someone that this guy trusted and like coerced him into like letting him like go when he was like in police custody for doing crimes. And I had a realization that made me like even huger big mad about how like unjust that whole situation was. Like, first off, the point I was driving to initially was like, we're supposed to be finding these people who are in like immediate mortal danger as far as we know. And our boss, who is like the chief of police, is like, why don't you like do me a solid and try to like exonerate my buddy of crimes? Which like I hate a lot. I hate a big amount. It rings a little bit too true to reality, the bad reality, which we've been talking about before I started doing the recap. But then even worse than that, I realized that like one of the things that made me really annoyed at the end of Nirvana Initiative, the third game in the timeline of this series, is that like there was a character I really liked that they like put in this like deeply morally gray scenario where, and this is a spoiler for that game, the serial killer in that game killed her father, and then she turns around and finds a way to kill the serial killer. And like everyone in the game is like, wow, that is like completely unforgivable. There's like no circumstance under which we can like empathize with the fact that this serial killer killed someone close to you and you stop them from doing serial killings with a murder. I'm not saying it is like morally like the only justifiable cause, but like I feel like there's definitely like enough moral ambiguity that you can argue one way or the other if that's like truly like the worst thing you could do. But then like in the first game, Pewter inarguably helps an active serial killer escape from police custody so that they can kill again. I think multiple times from the point at which that happens. And yet he gets a slap on the wrist and we're supposed to sympathize with him? Like, I don't understand that at all. Like, it made me so mad that they were so hard on Amami when it was like, I mean, I definitely see where she's coming from. I don't know that that's super chill, but like, I get it. It literally stopped a serial killer from doing more murders. And then in the first game, guy facilitates more murders happening. We're like, swiper, no swiping. Like, super mad about this. But so like, after all of that nonsense, the game dropped us right into an escape room, which basically means that we got a phone call from the two people who've been trapped in the weird alien escape game thing, and they've been separated into two different rooms, and now we're gonna try and help them do an escape room. And this is the only thing I've been looking forward to about today since it started, because boy, it's been a bad day. I hope you all are doing better. Which of these do I want? They have the same timestamp. Great. Okay, great. Whichever. Manual, fine.
But when I see you again, it will be with a smile on my face.
My condolences,
In a
Pewter.
while, Kaname Date.
Mizuki planned the escape game.
Why did he have to
so
pose all sexy like that when he got revealed?
Quiet about everything.
I didn't expect you to be in on this too. Mizuki, you know why I'm here, right?
Oh, that's right. I forgot that we got the call from Iris and Ota when we were about to interrogate Mizuki about the fact that she was like conspiring with everyone with the stupid crap I just spent like a half hour recapping. The less I think about Nirvana Initiative, the better. I think that's good life advice. But you can't operate the sync machine. Only acquire foreign currency for the god of the sea. Yeah, but like that's also inherently problematic in like a deeply late stage capitalist sense. That's also bad and too realistic. Okay, I am Iris. I am the daughter of the love interest of Detective Kaname Date. I am wearing this rabbit costume. I don't know why. Let's escape this room. Let us seek a way out. Viewing seat. Yep, this is me viewing a seat. Balls. Boy, not a surprisingly minimal amount of things to... Oh, here's my cursor.
These things look like the moon, and there's 4 of them.
Yeah, there's 4 lights. What's the question?
These things orbit the Earth? Then this is a huge discovery.
Iris is not the sharpest bulb on the
It's
bench.
just more made-up nonsense.
Oh, they've got animal designs on them.
Sort of, yeah. Yeah, okay. I can see where you're going with that. A little annoying that they're constantly spinning.
There's a cat, chicken, panda, and a snake, I think.
What, no rabbit?
Yeah, no rabbit or mochi to be found.
Perhaps the snake devoured it.
Here's a good little guy. Dog mascot statue. Let me look at the placard.
There's a description for the dog. Everyone's beloved dog astronaut, Space Wolf.
Space Wolf!
This dog is mankind's ideals and dreams made manifest. The subject of envy, respect, and worship.
Oh my god, he is doing like exactly the Carlos emote pose, isn't he?
The charismatic idol of dog kind. Space Wolf is an irregularly employed superstar.
I really appreciate on a deep level that like Iris's way of speaking changed completely to emphasize how important Space Wolf is.
All this praise, yet no stable employment. Harsh.
Alright, can I have these goggles? Do the goggles do something?
Oh, I think I can take these goggles. Goggles! They look kinda high-tech.
Goggles!
Oh, and above the glass, there's a small hole that looks like it could fit something.
Probably like a memory card or something.
Also, it's a little... no, really smelly. It reeks of sweat.
That's the allure that keeps you hunting for secondhand treasures.
Yeah, my money smells real bad for some reason. Well, thanks for stopping by, Mystery. Hope you enjoy the rest of the weekend. Maybe I'll catch you for some blueprints tomorrow or whenever. But I hope you enjoy your weekend nonetheless.
You like the smell?
Let's not talk about the smells that Date likes at all, ever. Please, thank you. Please tickle him.
Rub, 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 rub. Rub, 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 rub.
Iris voice actor is doing some extremely good work here.
It's not moving one bit.
That's about what I'd expect. Guess it doesn't like you. Let's try.
Sir asks, I'm back. Did I miss much since we started? I mean, Space Wolf. Oh, I can't rub it again.
Shake. Sit. Roll over.
Date, what are you doing?
Are you pretending to be a dog in its place? That's so sweet. And super creepy.
Wow, that's like the most aware Iris has ever been in her entire life. Isn't that crazy?
Can those feelings coexist?
They definitely can. Several relationships could not exist without it. Catering says, I think Oda is trapped on the other side of the wall you were next to at the start. Yes, that's right. But I don't want to look at Ota until I have to.
Iris, this is the part where you get ready and go in for a tackle. A tackle has the power to solve all problems.
Roger. Power is the solution.
Did it work?
The dog seems unfazed.
Date, this didn't solve anything.
Listen, I know you're all trying to keep me grounded and say that like the dialogue will get worse, but like I definitely think that it's the best it's probably been in the entire franchise. I really think there are far too many, like, I don't know what we would do with all these, like, quotes from this game as sound bites. There's a sit, shake, A-set. A-set, you bet. Okay, that's that. Here's Saturn? Or something?
There's a planet with rings on it. It's
Aiba, does this planet exist?
There are no planets like this among those we have observed.
Yeah, but it spins real fast, which is nice. Thank you for gifting a sub to Cat Dreaming demo.
so it's
Appreciate it.
fictional.
There's like shelves or something? The shelves are not important, it turns out. Am I taking a look at the viewing seat? Why are there so many smell options?
Well,
It smells kind of like your coat.
What does that mean?
when did you sniff my coat?
Not sure what blowing on that will achieve.
It's a great point.
You mean it smells of mold, sweat, petty grudges, or...
Wait, not another word.
I think it's the old people smell.
Awesome.
That is it.
Oh, old people smell.
Give it a second for it to sink in. Oh, I thought he was gonna have like a delayed reaction of that. Would I prefer lick? I mean, almost, because then at least it would assuage Neko's shared appreciation for the lick command from Full Throttle.
I'll just hop right on and...
This definitely is gonna do something, right?
It really is meant for stargazing. The back fits me perfectly, too.
I see. There might be something in the stars you can see from there.
Like animal-shaped constellations. I mean, there's whatever this
What
is.
a pretty starry sky. I wonder which one of these has aliens.
Third from the
You
left.
say it like you're sure they exist.
Iris is definitely sure that aliens
It
exist.
is not impossible.
Giraffe.
Potentially. Mankind has simply not observed them yet.
That's some devil's proof kind of stuff. You can't prove a negative.
No, it's an alien's proof.
Oh, the voice director didn't like sync that up correctly. It's fine. Okay. So we also have this box. Oh, hang on. It has like a keypad.
I'm touching it, but it's not working.
Either it's not getting any power or there's some condition we gotta clear. Either way, we can't use it right now.
I guess we should try somewhere else.
There's... Oh, the handprint was used to get him in. This, I think, is where we came from.
Ota and I came in through this door.
Can you open it?
No,
It's implied that I
it
can't.
looks really tough.
Motion says, I went for my vaccine today, and when my insurance checked out, they didn't approve it, and will get back to me tomorrow with a yes, no, and accepting it. Apparently I'm one of the first in the state to go for it. This day and age, not shocked by that, and if they don't, it's $225 pre-tax. I mean, aren't we currently in the process of trying to make it impossible to get at all? Which is awesome.
Oh, there is! A small battery? And that's what it looks like anyway.
It's a weirdly shaped battery.
Indeed. There are mobile batteries like that.
Oh? So if we find something it fits into, we might be able to use it. A stick! A thin metal stick.
It looks kind of like an old radio antenna.
Like, just make the whole game like Iris being like the most like unhinged adventure game protagonist. Like, just that. It's like the best part of the series. Like, Iris is a little problematic, I won't lie about that. But like, it's just so much fun. Like, the voice actress has leaned so far into the insanity of this character. I really appreciate it. Kat said in response to the earlier stargazing comment, we are either alone in the universe or we are not. Both options are, in their own way, horrifying. Which I think is from
It's meant to
something,
receive
but I don't know
some
what.
Signals?
It was in the debris corner, so it may just be junk.
It literally is called the debris
It's a
corner, huh?
description. This is the space debris corner. Samples of the countless artificial garbage from Earth's orbit are displayed.
That's weird. I'm not in it.
Space debris include things such as decommissioned satellites, as well as rocket fragments that are ejected during launch. They orbit at outrageous speeds in the range of 7 to 8 kilometers a second.
An impact with such fast-moving debris would destroy any spaceship, no matter how well armored. It is akin to countless bullets flying about.
Or like lots of Mizukis doing missile kicks, right?
If that's how it was, we'd never be able to leave the planet.
There's, hang on, there's info plate B.
It's described as the Uru star.
Uru?
Uru? Like Mjolnir?
It sounds like the name of a constellation that does not exist.
I can't even tell if it means anything or not.
Why hasn't Mizuki been chiming in? That is a good question. She should be in the room with us, and probably cares if her friend lives or dies. Yeah, I do feel like it should be the Uru star. I feel like it's implied that was a typo.
Is the door locked?
Maybe there's something inside. Let's see if we can open it.
Maybe it needs a cell phone, but oh my god.
Down, I can make 6-letter combinations.
And if you input the correct one, perhaps you will be able to move the dial on the left.
Well, it's not the correct number of letters for butthole or hog turd, so I'm already out of ideas. Tips. Enter the correct 6 letters to unlock the lock. Thanks. Confirm and reset. Selecting the handle on the left confirms your entry. If the entry is correct, it will be unlocked. It doesn't actually tell you how to reset, but that's fine. We'll figure it out.
Huh. I guess that's wrong.
We have no time to waste.
I didn't try anything.
Why not look for hints first?
Yeah. Someone should do that.
Uru, wasn't that the guy from Nirvana Initiative? Yeah, it's really unclear exactly what... The timeline's a little weird in that, like, at first it seemed like this was, like, squarely between the two games, and now it seems like it was, like, 4 days before the events of Nirvana Initiative, which is its own kind of deeply unhinged.
That someone is you.
I think I might have to switch to Oda. Because I don't... Oh, hang on. There's at least another one of these.
This says something about RGB holes. These blue, red, and green holes have a spatial connection. There are rumors that they're like warp gates. The blue holes transfer objects to red holes, and
that's
the red
annoying.
holes to green holes. Wait, that's incredible! It's the discovery of a lifetime!
I wonder how the English-Japanese translation makes it easier or harder. Demolition, where in the history of the Somnium Files has the language localization ever made a puzzle incomprehensible? Can you name, like, one example? Like, even one time that's happened?
Obviously, RGB holes do not actually exist.
Yeah, it's just some made-up framing device for the puzzle. Let's keep it in mind at least.
Yes, where's info plate A? Bold of you to assume that there are a sane number and placement of plates.
It says East Star. Is that like the North Star?
No, such a star does not exist.
But if it did, it would look like someone just like, I guess like a pottery wheel is seen from above?
Like the servants call me dummy thick. The East Star is the star located beyond the Earth's axis of rotation when you extend it to the East Pole. It is said that the sailors of the past used this star for navigation.
What nonsense. That is only possible on a different world.
That thing next to it, is that a photo of this East Star?
It seems like it. These are called star trails, right?
I don't know what that is.
Well, I have no idea what that means, but it's best to keep it in mind.
I also have no idea what that means. So we looked at B, we looked at E.
It says Toma Star. Toma Star? Not tomato?
Neither Toma Star nor Tomato Star actually exists.
I feel like even thinking about this is a waste of time.
There's just so many good lines. I know, Thomas, how are we not more like alarmed by Toma Star? We're all like, oh, tomato. Did you say node or nerd? But like, I mean, isn't Tama the more important part of that? We know Tama.
Nah. Me. It says Nenu Star. Hard to pronounce.
Sure, I'll make a note that I have no idea. We're reaching like a critical mass of like I don't even know how we would like use this many sound bites or like how like I feel like the whole system needs an overhaul or something. What is it called? Yeah. Whatever. We could vote. I mean, we could, but I know what happens when I ask you guys to vote. Is either
He's
no
talking
votes
way too
or
long,
all
and none of it
votes.
sounds true at all.
The Nenu star does not exist.
The Nemu Ninu star definitely exists. I know that one's real.
Giraffe.
Nume star. I'd like to visit someday.
I guess this Nemu star is the X-shaped one. But what's Nemu?
I really don't like the way that these like tiny cards are placed, that they don't like draw your attention, but they seem like they're probably important. All right, now I have to talk to Oda. Hold on.
Water!
Wet. Sweat. ASAP.
Oh, it's like an elevator. Panel cabinet. Yeah, I understand that we're applying chaos to demonstrate that the system is broken or something, or just to show off. Wait, why do I have Tessa's IC card as an item in my inventory? Where did this? Why do you have this?
Card with a Tesa sticker on it, but it's too dark to see.
Too dark to see. Yeah, it's really, there's somehow even less to do in here than I kind of thought there'd be. So I could probably, like, transfer items this way? What would that do? What would giving her the card do? Maybe she should
Tesa,
give him the
you're
goggles.
Inspiring.
Rise of the inspirational idol!
I'm not sure I love put a hand in.
Oh, Tessa's hand. Yay!
I don't think you're supposed to say that out loud, dude, bro.
You can recognize her hand?
Maybe I should do the next handshake event like this.
Nah, don't do that.
That actually has a kind of appeal.
Stop saying words. Give him goggles.
Ota, we found some fragrant goggles. Want them?
I don't think so. Maybe if they were night vision goggles or something.
Night vision goggles.
Do I? Hold on. Does the battery somehow fit into the goggles? Is that, like, the shape doesn't look like it's the same to me, but is that what we're angling for? Combine mode is X. Goggles and battery. Does that do it?
Done! They're getting power and it looks like they work just fine.
Okay, I had the right idea. I wasn't sure if it was like some kind of glow-in-the-dark paint or something that can only be seen with the goggles. It really didn't look like the battery was going to fit on that, but I
I
accept.
believe those are night vision goggles. They should enable you to look around in the dark.
Night vision goggles? Could I borrow those? It's so dark and scary here.
It'd be so funny if we just refused to give them to him.
Sure. In fact, you can keep them.
Show goggles to Ota. Huh?
Here you go. You want this, don't ya?
Every character in this game is so bad.
I do, but tease me a bit more first. I want to be bullied.
Aw, it got so bad so fast.
Here, get it.
Ah,
Come on, get it.
I feel like just the basic Twitch frown emote from Sarah is somehow like way more evocative than any like words used to describe how upsetting this is.
ah.
Just pass it over already.
Sure.
Hey,
Look at all
could've
this
let me enjoy
trash.
it a bit longer.
Yes, look at all this trash.
Is enough.
Look with goggles.
Ugh. I can't wear it for even 10 seconds.
You don't have to wear it yourself. Just give it to him.
Laura says, I made that face in real life too. I believe that. I believe that about you.
Ota, I think these are night vision goggles. Take them.
Thanks. It smells like sweat. Wait, but it's so fragrant.
Daddy does not approve!
This is extremely well timed. Daddy does not approve.
Yikes forever.
Oh, I can see.
Also
I
inappropriate.
can
Yikes
see.
forever.
I can finally look around this place. But man, these things really do smell like sweat.
Yeah. Wet, sweat, ASAP, you bet. I mean, what could be any clearer? Okay. There's a floor control panel. It just says 2. It's got a little sun emblem on it. There are some difficult to sort of make out constellations around here. Including, one of those is definitely the one Date said, like, was too stupid to even think about or whatever.
It's some kind of device. I feel like I could maybe enter something here. Touching it does nothing.
Well, it's not like we know what goes there.
Sweat, sweat, sweat. You bet. Yeah, I mean, so like, Asa updates her catchphrase for the second game and it sucks. Maybe she was workshopping in between. Alright, oh, okay. So I literally have to have the goggles in hand? That's insane. So like, the only thing you could ever do is like interact with stuff here. Items are of no use to him.
Huh? The second floor button is shining. Does that mean I can press it?
If it only shines when you put on the night vision goggles, then it must be infrared rays at work.
Well, I guess you could try pressing it?
Alright then, I will. Beep!
I'm not gonna lie, there's something I actually find really entertaining about the fact that like every character in this game says beep before pressing a button. And like, as far as I remember, this was not a thing for any character in any previous game. But like now, like, at least 3 different characters have done that in this game.
Whoa! What?
Oh no. Moma is home.
Whoa! That voice! Ota, is that you?
Huh? Wait, Moma?
Yeah, it's me.
Moma Kumakura, chairman of the Kumakura gang, a member of the criminal syndicate known as the Ujisaki family. Despite his looks, he is a massive fan of Iris. See, like, even the introductory blurb acknowledges that, like, he would not kidnap Iris. I have no idea why this game tried to pretend that that would be a thing. He hasn't done any harm so far, but he is in the Yakuza. We shouldn't let our guard down. I feel like this fundamentally disrespects everything we've established about his character. Nico says, I don't mind Moma being home. He's not Mama, and I greatly appreciate that in any character but Oda. I think that's a good take to have. Why is weird lizard woman abducting our friends? I don't know, but it definitely starts to seem less like we're testing humanity and more like we're messing with Date. Do you think it's all somehow, like, tied in? Like, the entire game is just about trying to, like, exonerate Pewter of crimes that he demonstrably committed, and this is somehow part of the farce? I personally like Moma. I actually like Moma too. It just seemed like a really good opportunity to subvert the Mama's home from years past.
Tesa! Hey!
Wait, why the hell are you here?
What, am I not allowed here? I was worried about Tesa. Well, you'll get those details later. Let me help you too.
Aiba, you think this guy is good at puzzles and stuff?
Well, he may be a fool, but he is no idiot.
Oh my god. I could spend like 2 days just trying to extract like quotable lines out of this game.
Let's do this.
You can now switch to Moma's perspective. Uh-huh. Nothing else. The dialogue has been amazing. That's very true. I know that's true. I wonder
Moma,
how...
are things okay over there?
I don't need you worrying about me.
This is fairly similar to Iris's. Thanks for hanging out, Kat. Good luck with work tomorrow. And with reality in general. As we've discussed, it's like not amazing.
This gun has a description. Let's see. This is the Hostile Flying Object Shooting Experience Corner.
It's a really long name. It doesn't roll off the tongue. It looks like... This literally looks like one of the Buzz Lightyear ride guns. It's like a infrared shooting gallery sort of thing. If you've never been to like Disneyland or Disney World, like the gun and the thing it's attached to both look exactly like the ride.
Use the toy gun to shoot the hostile flying objects and kill those lion aliens. All you'll gain from this is the feeling of pulling the trigger, the sound of gunfire in your ears, and the feeling of having killed someone.
That's an extremely weird thing to write or make.
This is morally unsound, so children should only do this when accompanied by a parent or guardian. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna die before we finish this game. Like this is morally unsound, just feels like it's also good.
Now that's weirdly brutal.
I don't know why it's like that. I mean, it's the only... Oh, hang on. This dog says 10 on it? That's kind of weird. Oh, it probably goes... This probably goes to Oda. It's probably an elevator button.
It says 10 on its chest. Is this a button?
Hey, there was no button for 10 in the elevator control panel, right?
Indeed. This might be related.
You know what's actually... I don't know why I haven't, like, explicitly had this thought before. I've talked in the past about how I was fortunate enough to go to the Zero Escape themed, like, physical escape room that existed for a really short time in Los Angeles. It's the only escape room I've ever known that, like, split up the group at large. It requires a group of 9 people and then divides them into 3 groups of 3. I did this with Tech and his then girlfriend, now wife. And I feel like the way we've like separated the characters but have them working on like a larger thing is like the only experience I've seen like that. Press the button.
Beep.
Excellent. That is now at least a 4th character who says beep when pressing the button.
Nothing at all. Come off, you little... No good. It won't budge.
That's weird. Okay, hold on.
Water! A set, you bet! Good evening, good morning, and hello!
It's the brand new star of the net world, Tesa.
What? It talked!
Sorry, that was me. Watching a grown man talking to a statue made me feel like I had to do something.
You don't need to do anything for this guy. It's a waste of battery.
Oh, I bet if we tackle him, the button will come off because earlier you're like, it's definitely a solution. Shake him first?
Shake? Sit?
Come.
No, that's not it. This is morally unsound.
Hey, leave the dirty jokes to the pros.
Please, you're an amateur compared to me.
What's your problem? You want to go?
This is irrelevant. Moving on.
Tackle.
This thing ain't moving one bit.
No, it really didn't come. I thought that was going to be it.
Around elsewhere for now.
Let me read his plaque. I don't know if it's different.
Something written on this dog. Everyone's favorite dog astronaut, Space Wolf. The most charming and precious dog that enchanted the world. The incarnation of cuteness, beauty, and grace.
The actors really had a lot of fun with this whole game, which I appreciate. Like, I really, like, his line read is exceptional. Like, it perfectly embodies the character, like, not really, like, being comfortable, like, reading this out loud. Like, it's perfect.
Pretty and lovely, Space Wolf is the incubus with a tendency to freeload.
I beg your absolute pardon. Space Wolf is the what?
You're so beloved. Surely you can do better. Become independent.
It's a lot of bench in here, you know what I mean? I still don't know what's with the shelves. Space grape juice. Super soda.
Vending machine. Almost everything's sold out.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
Oh, but there's still some alcohol. That's gotta be booze, right?
This is, well, I suppose free is the cost, huh?
Yeah. I'm pretty thirsty right now, so I'd love to get some of that.
That's kind of assuming free because it said alcohol free, but like free is also listed under the water. And I don't know what happens if you order a bottle of water free.
But I got no money.
Space Corey? Yeah, like probably, well, it might be like a Shiba Inu. Those like from Japan originally? I have that sense. Like maybe that's what's going on. You get bottle. Bottle is good for solve puzzle. So if it's free, do I just like press? No, I still need a card. If only I had money. But it's free. It's free, you understand. You don't need money because it's free? Okay, fine. I don't think you understand what free means, but that's okay. So, Moma's the one who's gonna have to, like, have crisis time.
Are they pretending nobody's home? Hey! Open up, damn it!
You're acting like a loan shark.
Oh, yeah. I used to do that a lot when I was young. How nostalgic.
Serious is free when money is inserted. I think Alanis Morissette has something to say about that.
Sometimes I forget that you're an actual Yakuza.
One observation I would like to make here is that, like, these joke options that, like, have historically been, like, at least a little fun, work for me, like, way better when you don't have to, like, spend your time resource, your like limited resource in the puzzle environment to do them. Like I'm so much more likely to like click the joke options and enjoy them in the puzzle rooms than I am in Somnium, where like everything costs time and you have a total of 6 minutes and you lose the game and have to like redo tedious puzzles if you like run out of time. Like it's the like weird time management system has like always been kind of like a weird tension with trying to like enjoy the game before.
Can't hear a thing. Man, I want to get this over with so I can listen to Tessa's live singing. Guess it's locked.
So that's the door you came in through, right?
Yeah, I walked through a short hallway when I got here. There were 2 doors at the end. One was locked, while this one was open. I thought about heading back the way I came, but the entrance was closed by a shutter.
It's like you were herded here.
Well, I get to help out Tessa, so it's no problem.
This also means this door is most likely the exit, and the other locked door must have led elsewhere.
It probably led to the room that Tessa's in, right? Like, given that these are only separated by the width of the room that Oda is currently in, the way it works is like Oda is probably at like the end of the hallway with these like mirrored rooms on either side. That seems most likely to me.
Yeah, plus this door has that eye symbol on it. There's obviously something to it.
There's surprisingly little going on here. And you have none item left, Beef? Okay. I guess I'll shoot. Examine it.
There's no mag, but the barrel, the trigger, the chamber, no doubt about it. Under the casing, this is the real deal.
The fact that it's here probably means that it's another key to the puzzle, but...
Why would something like that be here?
No ammo.
No ticket. What? Like, I don't have very much to go on right now.
I'm Passing it to you for now, Tessa.
Leave it to me, Moma.
I have this antenna stick that I don't know what to do with it. I have a 10 button. I mean, maybe this can be used to pry the button off the... I don't know. Seems like a real long shot, to be honest. Looks like Ota is there now. Wait. What?
Ota, how are things over there?
It's all good. Got it under...
You have to get both characters to stand at the door to hand over an item? Come on, that's so annoying. Or wait. Oh, when it switched to second floor, it didn't just turn around. I see. That was not how I interpreted that. I did not get a sense that, like, the whole room moved despite, like, the elevator panel, but I think that was supposed to be my takeaway, huh? Okay, that does change things. Can I put this card in here? Really? Hey, Alcadius, you're just in time for this.
Just the tip. Come on, just the tip is enough.
That's the worst one. That's the worst line of dialogue probably in the whole history of the series.
Hey, you damn perv. Take this seriously or I'll strangle you.
Ah, you're no fun.
Focus on the task and try
Yikes
something different.
forever.
Yikes Forever is
But this
not
part around
sufficient.
it is a bit reflective.
What's the takeaway? What's the takeaway from that?
I don't see anything.
Of course not. That's obviously not a peeking hole.
Nego says, what does he say? I was listening while I water flowers. I'm absolutely not saying that crap out loud. And honestly, you don't want me to answer that. It was Oda saying, like, what I think is definitively the worst line of dialogue in the series. You don't want an answer to that.
I guess. Wait, there are holes meant for peeking? You said obviously? What do you mean by that? Date, don't tell me you actually...
Ota, if you counted his sins as crimes, he would be incarcerated for 5,120,000 years.
Seems low.
Please do not make it worse than it already is.
Sarah says, you know what's crazy? I have 1.3 thousand points and it won't let me buy a sound. Maybe refresh? Sometimes it's weird. Are you trying to do...
Daddy does not.
There's like a limited number of ones that are only meant to be done like once per... Like, I guess that's just birthday off the top of my head. I gotta figure out how to turn these panels on or something, man. What can I do if I can't hand anything to Oda?
Did you figure something out?
I see all and know all. Bring it on.
Is this like on now or something? No. Turns out I had way less points than I thought. I'm sorry to hear that, Sarah. I feel like I have tried to balance the cost of things to be pretty accessible. Even though I feel like sometimes I possibly give too much rein to chat on this. Like, I'm genuinely not sure at all what I can possibly do now.
I'll just hop right. I'll look at them again.
I think this doesn't matter until I, like, change the environment or something.
Moma, help me out!
Wait for me, Tessa! I'll be more useful than Ota.
Be more useful than Ota. Dude, you don't have to try, like, at all. Oh, the reflection is kind of weird. Hey, continue, welcome to the stream. You've missed the worst line of dialogue in the series, probably. I won't be saying it out loud. Yeah, it's not really the content so much as the fact that Oda was the one who said it, and also that, like, there was no cause to make the obvious low-hanging fruit joke. Dude, I'm so lost. Now I'm lost in the game like I am in real life.
What's this?
Might be a mascot at this place or something.
Wouldn't say I missed it. I mean, your mileage may vary. That's true, Katsuyan. I hope your day is going better than mine. Chat, like, what? What are we doing?
I really want to hear you sing.
I'm a riddle-solving master. I'm a puzzle-solving pro.
Like, I feel like Whoa. Was that there before? I feel like this was not here
There's
before.
something placed here. A constellation chart. I remember having one when I was little.
What does that do for me? It has the plus, it has the snaky thing, it doesn't have the
Though
East Star.
all these constellations look weird. There's that flabby thing, that
Oh yeah, that's
egg-shaped
Uru.
thing. And none of them have directions or names attached.
But like, what can I do with
I guess it's
this?
got some sort of connection to that night sky.
Well, I have 2 items. Can I combine them? Not combinable! Is this also something? I'm not sure I love giving the female protagonist a put finger in button, but yeah, okay.
It's too small. Not even my pinky could fit.
Don't even
Hang
try
on.
it, you just get stuck.
Here's an insanely stupid idea. Is this like a record player?
It's a perfect fit, but nothing's happening.
I wonder.
Perhaps we need something more?
I vaguely remember seeing a thin stick getting dropped on a plate.
It's a weird thing to say. Alright, so I found the constellation chart that I feel like wasn't there before, but maybe I just missed it. I also don't know what to do with these, like, animal shapes. Like, I have a lot of, like, parts of puzzles and, like, nothing to do with them. Alright, so, like, comparing the notes to the info cards doesn't do anything. If I hold the chart while sitting, does that let me do something?
It's really hard to tell which stars make up which constellation.
Well, there is a whole lot of them. But you should be able to put the constellation chart to use at some point.
And that point isn't now, huh?
No, I appreciate the game saying that since it's unclear, but like also like what do I do? Like I literally feel like I have like non-useful things to do.
Now.
It's always my turn.
What does that mean? What do you think that means? Okay, hold on. Okay, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna give this... No, wait. First I will put... I'll do a regular... Oh my god.
Tesa? I'm gonna put it in, okay?
What is it with Uchikoshi and elevators?
Huh? Okay.
It's in. Well, Tesa, how is it?
Don't ask that!
It seems nothing is happening.
That's to be expected. There's also this option on the left, which raises the question...
Not sure what blowing on that will achieve.
There's so much dust.
I suppose the maintenance here is lacking.
The other
Tesa,
way.
I'll put it in the other way. Is that okay?
Yeah.
This is kinda doing it for me.
He's so pathetic.
You are hardly any different from him. Also, it does not seem like that caused any change. Either you put in the wrong thing or have not fulfilled the conditions yet.
Man, if I had a nickel for every time a woman said that to me... Okay, I'm gonna try giving this card to Moma on the off chance that it somehow lets him activate the vending machine, but I don't even know what I would expect that to do.
Moma, look at this. It's
The
a
command was
Tesa card.
flaunt, by the
Nice,
way.
huh?
Oh, it is! Gimme!
Ah! Don't just take it. What will become of me now? What am I gonna rely on?
What will become of me now?
Hell yeah! A Tesa card! Oh, everything's coming up, Moma!
Uh-huh. I will never untangle the amount of quotes that chat will want me to get from this game. Just mark the whole stream. It's probably easier.
That card back!
I should just mark points where, like, I don't want things.
Whoa, look at that. It's a sticker on the IC card.
Moma!
I like how upset
All right,
Ota is.
I'm gonna take this sticker off and keep it for myself.
Aiba! Help! Say something!
For a clean removal of the sticker, it is best to use anhydrous ethanol.
This is so mean and amazing.
That's not what I meant.
So I
You
just
made
need
it
some
worse.
Pure alcohol, huh?
Hey, you can hear me, right?
Okay, so I'm going to assume that somehow this card will activate the vending machine and that I use the alcohol to remove the sticker, and then something under the sticker will mirror in the elevator controls? But, like, that's a little bit of a weird thing, to be honest with you. Hold up, bangle? Hold up, bangle.
And maybe this bangle can be used to make payments. Wow, doesn't look like it.
Weird that it let
Guess
me
I'll
do
just
that.
buy something then.
Guess I'll just buy something then.
No, all
I
I can
get that
get
too.
is just some alcohol. All right.
You seemed excited about the alcohol
Just have to
before.
hold this card here, right? Oh, it's done.
Why is Tessa also on the coffee
All right,
cup
I did
full
it.
of alcohol?
This paper cup's got Tesa printed on it. Man, what a day. What a lovely day. And it's full of alcohol. I could really go for a sip.
Do you want to poison yourself? You can't drink pure alcohol.
Don't tell him what to do.
Damn, good point.
Alright, start combine mode?
All right. I used the alcohol to remove the sticker. Huh? There's something on the other side. Moonshot.
That's too many letters because 8 would be the correct number for butthole and there's only 6 on the rocket ship.
Shoot for the moon, huh?
I guess that's the target for my actual gun?
Does it have anything to do with the moonshot program?
It could be merely directions for the game. Let us keep it in mind.
Thanks, flawed peacock.
What's this? A sun-like symbol and a weird code. Well, I guess I can give this card back to Ota. I'll keep this paper cup with me. It's precious.
Used a lot of alcohol to get that sticker off.
I'll be able to rub Ota's face in it too.
Don't rub Ota at all, please. Checkpoint saved. Weird. I don't feel like it normally said. Whatever. Okay. You can have this, because you need it.
Yo!
Reach in.
Whoa! You startled me. What do you want?
Is Iris 18 in this game? I don't know, Alcadius. If I check the menu, it might tell me, but I'm not sure I want to
You
know.
having a good time?
Are you just asking random questions now? Is this guy an idiot?
Ota, you can have this back. Always gotta give back what you borrow.
What a relief. You really do have a heart.
Has he not noticed the fact that I said I was keeping the sticker for myself like 6 times out loud?
Hold on. This card isn't the one I gave you.
Hey, the original is unchanged. Are you seriously gonna complain? Huh?
Original? But my Tesa!
My Tesa.
She's neither.
What's that sound?
It seems to have come from that electronic block.
Ota, go check it out.
Well, before I do that, I think the solution to my troubles is card related. I really wanna... Oh my god. Hey Neko, are you watching? Rub Ota's face with alcohol. That might help, or maybe we just have him drink the pure alcohol. This is just Lemniscate. I mean, we are reaching the point that, like, basically the entire company... Do you think that the receptionist will be the next one kidnapped? Okay, I might be able to recreate just the awful thing that you wanted.
I'll go ahead and try putting in just the tip. I guess the tip just isn't enough, huh?
It's different, but pretty much equally bad.
Screwing around.
Okay.
1380.
Yeah. Looks like this was the right card.
Ota, look at the mirror around it.
Oh, those look like numbers. 1380, I think? Oh, this device is on now.
Electronic lock goal. Enter the correct 4-digit number. Press E to confirm or C to reset. I'll just put in my grandmother's birthday, July 2nd, 1934. I did it.
Yeah, it's all good. All right, I'll try opening it now.
6.
It says 6 on the front, and the back has what looks like pins.
I'm glad that says pins.
Well, based on that shape, I guess it must go there.
A proverb card? There's something written on it.
Space Wolf!
When you gouge out the eye of the fake, what pours out is not tears, but rain.
That's really metal, Space Wolf, dang!
What that means is, if you mistreat something just because it's fake, karma will catch up to you and give you what you deserve.
That doesn't sound like the proverb to me at all.
That is not a saying that exists anywhere. It might have been created specifically for this escape game.
I see. Though it's unclear how it relates to the puzzles right now.
Well, one of the two dogs is good and one of them is fake. If we shoot the fake one with the gun, then we get punished? Is that the idea? Guess I'll just 6 then.
If this is an elevator button, maybe it'll fit here. Oh, it did! Maybe I can press it now. All right, I'll press it. Beep!
Beep. I definitely have to get, like, every character's beep. That feels important. Well, that tracks. That's all, huh?
What is this? A wall?
Black Wall feels like not the main thing to focus on.
Ah, there's a weird graphic. It looks like
Nani?
a puzzle.
A sound just came out of that cabinet.
Perhaps the cabinet's electronic lock has become operable?
This star symbol looks the same as the one on the cabinet where Iris is, doesn't it?
Still really confusing to me what can and cannot be seen by people on the phone.
Indeed, the shapes match. There must be a link between them.
So, if we figure out what's with this display...
We'll also get to open this cabinet.
All right, I guess it's time for me to get serious. But first, what's this thing sticking to it?
It's the magazine for the Golden Gun.
This is a gun's magazine, isn't it?
Indeed it is. And the bullets inside are not blanks. By the way, mere possession of bullets is a violation of the Firearm and Sword Possession Control Law.
Huh? Am I gonna get arrested?
Yes, thankfully.
The situation calls for it, but I'll turn a blind eye if you don't bring it home. Oh yeah, there was a gun on Moma's side. I doubt they're unrelated.
No, I did pick up on that. Thank you, though. So... not exactly sure. Can I change the positioning on this?
There's a bunch of rounded lines, as well as numbers 1 and 6. And
Can you move that display?
no, it doesn't look like I can remove it. I guess we have to solve this puzzle. Is it really a puzzle, though?
Let us first look over the info we have. How many arcing lines are there?
Arguably
1,
6.
2, 6.
Indeed. There are 6 lines and the numbers 1 and 6.
So does that mean the answer is a bunch of numbers from 1 to 6?
Probably more like if we on Iris's thing, how many
Tesa!
numbers?
Sing something!
I love riddles.
It is 6. It tracks.
How are things over there?
It's all good. Got it under control. I hope.
So I can't get back down to Tessa's level, I don't think. I think she's floor 1. So I couldn't get the constellation card from her to do anything in here. Katie says, today would have been the first good day I had in a long time, if not for the fact I had to pay $1,200 to fix my car today. That sucks. I'm sorry about that. Glad that the rest of the day was going well, though. Yeah, getting some car maintenance done is on my to-do list, but I don't know if there's actually going to be any significant issues. I've not been driving a ton since moving here.
How do I find it out from here, though?
Like, it feels like I should be able to manipulate this in some way. Like, move it somehow? And then, like, moving the arrow gives me more information about the numbers. And I think the idea is that, like, if I'm just able to figure out to in or maybe in to out what the sequence of numbers is, because they're not simply 1 and 6, even though 6 is at one far end, like 1 is the second one, that will tell me the sequence of numbers to put into Iris's thing to open the box. But I feel like I have to be able to change this for that to matter.
You should start by examining the features of the lines. Do you notice anything when you compare lines 1 and 6?
6 is all the way around the circle, and 1 is, I guess, what we're going to pretend is the minimum amount of distance something could be.
Well, they're different lengths, I guess?
Or maybe it's 1/6 of the way around.
Indeed. Now, continue doing this and discern what makes line 1, 1.
The line features. What else is there?
One, 2, 4, 3, 6. I don't know if that's what we're going for. I just want to see.
Do you need my help, Tesa?
There was a star symbol.
Indeed. If we can unravel...
I guess we have to wait for... This device is working.
Okay, it doesn't like that interpretation.
You're unsure what...
I'll leave it to you for now.
I don't get it. Can I sleep on it?
No sleep for Oto Matsushita.
It's weird for the game to be self-aware of the title when we really haven't even established that there has been no sleep for Kaname Date.
But I don't really get how to figure out the numbers from 1 to 6.
Think about it calmly. What are the features of the lines?
They're all different lengths and are a bit rounded.
When you focus on the roundness, you will notice that line 1's is very short, while line 6 is nearly a full circle.
Yeah, I got there. 1, 2, 4, 3, 6. I mean, I stand by my interpretation of this. I feel like there's some logical leap they want me to take that I'm not doing.
Yeah. So if I look at the other lines based on how close to circles they are, the line furthest outside would be 5, while the one to the right of 1 would be 2, right?
Yeah, no, I got that. Do you just want me to reverse it? Is that it? Are we reading right to left because Japan? Is that what we're doing?
Indeed. Use that to get the numbers.
I'll be a little miffed if that's the
Did you figure
case because,
something out?
like, I understood this and the game, like, did not give me credit for it. But this, so I'll try doing it backwards. 6, 3, 4, 2, 1, 5. Okay, it's dangerously close to Hora ins Underga.
Anyway, inside we have
5
What's
big button
this?
card.
5?
It is the same shape as Ota's elevator buttons.
Oh, so he probably needs this. Oh, but he's on a different floor right now.
Yeah, I still can't get to him,
You'll
right?
be close enough sooner or later. You can give it to him then.
This looks like something called a proverb card.
You know, it's like a fortune cookie, but it's not.
Ota found a card just like it. I guess there's several.
The card says, the intrusive soft shell and the dozing turtle.
Uh-huh.
And what it means is, when what is false is out in front, the real desire hides behind what is true.
And what is false is out in front. Real desire hides behind. These feel like they're gonna be really annoying.
That is not a saying that exists.
Honestly, I feel like I should mark that as not a saying that exists also.
I don't get it, but it might be some kind of hint.
Okay, and then button.
That and a really tempting, really red button.
It's very red.
The button looks so suspicious, it's almost refreshing.
Hey, what do you think Iris will say when I go to press the button? Does anyone have any guesses? Push it real good. Building will self-destruct.
Attention visitors. Constellations have been projected in the Celestial Object Museum on the 4th floor.
Oh, we're on the 4th floor. That's not where I thought we were. That's good to know.
The starry sky looks pretty nice and all that, so go ahead and take a look.
It looks nice and all that.
What a casual announcement.
I bet that's like hilarious in Japanese, but that I think we actually did a good job of like localizing. Like that's not how you should say that.
It's so pretty. I'd love to relax and stargaze.
There's a chair for that.
Doesn't that seat over there look just right? Maybe the constellations are hiding something too.
That was progress. Sit.
I'll just hop right on and... There's a bunch of constellations.
It appears that none of them are real, though.
I can see the constellations from the chart. I guess it shows the ones you can see from here.
Why is the X not in the middle? Everything else seems to line up, right? More or less?
Huh? Wait, something's not right. Huh? That spinny constellation isn't in the chart. The chart says that it should be an X-shaped constellation.
Well done noticing it. I doubt it is merely a misprint.
Okay, we're like, what can I do with that information? I don't think there wasn't anything on the back of the
spinny
chart, right?
constellation I saw from the reclining seat isn't on this chart. There's an X-shaped constellation in its place.
That probably means something.
Info plate D.
I'm wondering about this X constellation. It was an X on the constellation chart, but in the starry sky we saw, it was a spinny thing. Maybe one of these is wrong?
This reminds me of what was written on that one proverb card.
Yeah, can you translate it from nothing to English, please?
When what is false is out in front, the real desire hides behind what is true.
Yeah, that doesn't mean anything though.
Oh yeah! If we assume that the spinny constellation is what's false, and this X constellation on the plate is what's true, then our desire should be behind this plate.
That's wild. Okay, that's not how I would interpret that, like, at all. Oh, you can also just, like, take it off? Oh, it's more... Okay.
Hey, another proverb card. The saying is, if you want to go down the stairs and leave, push down the swindler.
What?
The meaning is, brute force will remove obstacles in your path faster than the proper way.
That goes against typical escape room rules, just for those of you who haven't done them much, if at all.
That's really helpful.
What an aggressive saying. Though, kinda like it.
You are crude, violent, and have a short temper. It suits you perfectly.
Takes one to know one.
We really see that Date has a short temper? He has a lot of problems. But, like, I don't know about that one. This doesn't seem like a good prize. I don't know what to do with this. Oh,
And
button.
where the plate just was, that's...
Amore.
It resembles the buttons from the elevator Ota is in. What now?
Wanting to press a big, tempting button is just human instinct, right?
Hold on. We should examine it for...
Beep. That's not what I thought that would do.
Why is it moving?
Because a certain someone so carelessly pressed a button. That's me!
I'm a certain someone.
What now?
So 2 is where Moma is, isn't it? Yeah.
Attention
So we can give him the
visitors.
gun?
Cumulonimbus clouds have gathered in the sky observation area on the 2nd floor. Watch out for lightning strikes and all that bad stuff.
What?
That started like a whole fire. I guess I hit the bench, right? There's also...
Whoa!
Okay.
What's going on here?
Attention visitors. The night sky is currently being projected from the 2nd floor viewing area. The night sky is currently being projected. Please enjoy the romantic moonlight.
Okay. So I'm supposed to shoot the moons or shoot the moon that doesn't have an analog over in the other room?
5 moons just popped up. Am I dreaming or something? And those designs look like animals.
Huh? Wait, did you just say that there are 5 moons?
I have it on good authority that there are 4 lights.
If the moon models are anything to go by, this world should only have 4 of them.
Forget that. We gotta put out the fire first. Are there any sprinklers or something?
Oh, wait, there actually might be. There could be a sprinkler.
What? Where?
I don't know, but the proverb card I found said, when you gouge out the eye of the fake, what pours out is not tears, but rain. Maybe one of those moons is the fake, and if we do, I don't know, something.
It's the lizard, right? The lizard is the bad one?
The rain will pour.
Hey, Dumb and Dumber. Just saying we gotta do something don't help.
Moma, I think my proverb card could help with that. It says, if you want to go down the stairs and leave, push down the swindler.
Man, I keep talking about like how there's only bad news in the world, and Sarah just said that they're making a Life is Strange TV show. Who is doing it? Is it like a streaming service? Is it like a foreign country who doesn't understand that the script is bad? Like, who is responsible? Amazon. That sounds right. That tracks. That's regrettable. That sounds just... Like, honestly, like... I feel like it just demonstrates further misunderstanding of what, like, already barely works about the concept of Life is Strange. Like, I genuinely don't think that that is likely to make a very compelling TV show. You be watching the Life is Strange show? Probably, because I hate myself. It's the only unifying constant. Group watch. Maybe group watch. Maybe group watch? But then, like, we'll never make any progress because I'll just be shouting the whole time. I don't know.
And what it means is that sometimes brute forcing it is faster than doing it the proper way.
Brute forcing. I see.
So we're really belaboring the point. Oda gives us the bullets, and then we shoot the lizard in the eye.
I guess it's time for the moon shot?
That sounds lewd. These should be providing better content than the Life is Strange show. I mean, by, like, broadcasting
Ota,
with, like, only
now.
technical difficulties,
You made me lose my
I would be
train of
doing
thought.
that.
Moma, think you could use this on your side?
Oh, that's exactly what I needed. I might be able to pull off the moon shot with this.
It's a little interesting that shit just shifted right away. Load ammo.
This magazine looks good. Just as I thought. A perfect fit. All right. Now, as to how I'll use this.
Aim at the sky. Wait, the statue burned down, huh? Aim at the sky. Yeah, shoot lizard in the eye. Lizard, lizard. Lizard. Understood.
Right. I should aim at...
I don't know why it's really amusing me that Sarah just keeps saying lizard now. It implied that the eye was important, so I'm gonna try and shoot the eye.
I gotta shoot. Is that eye?
Lizard. 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 It seems like it'd be really hard to make a precise shot with it, like, bolted, like, low like that. Lizard. I really don't know why. Just like everyone saying lizard a bunch is funny to me, but it is. Lizard. What is it with Japan and shooting the moon? I don't know. Apparently that's like a real thing. Lizard.
Yeah. Lots of things got burned, though.
We should examine the current situation.
Is this is lizard is saying lizard 1,000 times something? So what happened to the dog? Oh, 10. Oh, right, the 10 button. Right.
You were cute just moments ago. Not so much now.
Just a short video of a lizard button mashing a button that just says lizard. Ah, lizard.
This is... What is this square thing?
Could be a button for Ota's elevator.
Oh, I gotcha.
Is there something like... over here? I don't know what those stands were. So I guess I just give this button to Oda because he's currently on my floor. Is there something else to do here? I don't think... I don't know. There's some, like, weird moon logic here, but, like, this has honestly been pretty fun, despite a little
Ota,
loopiness.
I found some kind of square button. Need it?
I really do. Give it here.
I really think I really do.
The 10th floor button can only go here. There! I knew it! Okay, let's try going to the 10th floor. Beep!
I really enjoy the beep thing. It's extremely, extremely stupid. Oh. What's the thing about the warp holes?
What's
Green
this
goes to red?
vortex?
Anger leads to hate? Oh, it's the East Star.
Attention visitors. Star trails have been projected in the Celestial Object Museum on the 4th floor.
Has anyone here, other than my mom, who I know the answer to this, ever watched the TV show The Mole? Now, I really like The Mole in basically all of its incarnations. It's been through like 3 major versions now, I'd say. But like the very first season of The Mole had a thing where like it's a lot of like proto escape room style puzzles, but then like there's this really escape room-esque thing where like the last challenge was like the last like 3 players who were left in the game were like sequestered to 3 separate rooms that had like weird interdependencies to them, and they were supposed to like work together to like solve a bunch of insane nonsense in a specific time limit to get all 3 of them out of their individual rooms. Again, very like proto escape room, because this was back in like, I don't know, like 2004 or something like that, maybe even earlier, I don't know. And like it's like one of my favorite like reality show puzzles of all time. It was so unhinged that there was really no expecting them to finish it, but like, it was so interesting where like they just gave them nothing. They just put them in 3 rooms and were like, okay, and that was like it. And so like one room had like an exercise bike in it, and if that person like rode on the exercise bike, it would like send power to a completely dark room for like a second person so that they could like see and like look at clues in that room. And then like eventually like one of them enabled like limited phone access so that they could like call the other rooms like one at a time to try and exchange information. And like eventually someone's like supposed to like escape a hotel room and like get a key from behind the hotel desk to like go into the basement of this building. Like it was just insane. I should watch that again. It's like one of the most fascinating puzzle designs of all time, and it was just never going to get done.
The starry sky looks all spinny and whatever, so be careful that it doesn't make your head spin too.
The starry sky looks all spinny and whatever, I don't know.
Wow, it's all so spinny.
Red hole, which means that blue hole is over by Moma. What's the thing about the warp holes?
This is the red hole. What a discovery! We gotta celebrate this.
Based on what that plate said, the red hole is connected to the green hole.
That reminds me that there was a green one in the elevator Ota is in.
Does this mean we can use this to send something to him?
So I should be able to send him weird buttons. Toss in red hole.
Ota needed this button, right?
Yeah, aim carefully. If you miss, it's all over.
This one's a miracle ball. It disappears mid-flight. Think you can hit it? Go on and try!
I bet that's really funny in Japanese.
You don't want it to disappear.
Lizard? Lizard? Lizard?
Strike!
That's a miracle ball, all right. Doesn't make for much of a show, though.
I don't know the logistics of how this is supposed to work mechanically in a physics-based world.
It looked as though it was vacuumed in.
This also, surprisingly...
Ouch! Ow! Came out of nowhere.
It is actually a little remarkable. Like, again, the Zero Escape themed escape room that I did had like an element where like the 3 teams of 3 players who were sequestered from one another could like send these little like ping pong balls with like clue information written on them to other rooms with this like weird mechanical apparatus that was like vaguely akin to having like a magic warp hole that sends stuff.
Ota, did you get the button?
Yeah, rather it got me. Thanks.
But before I can leave here,
Do you
I
need
should
my help,
send
Tessa?
him her other one. She had 2, didn't she?
Give me a moment to
I
think.
thought she had 2 buttons. I guess I'm just wrong.
Ota, did you
Guess
figure
I'll
something
just
out?
die.
It's all clear to me. I mean, I think that's... It looks like the 5th floor button goes here. Yeah, a perfect fit.
Beep.
Well, I made it this far. I got no choice but to press it, huh? Beep.
They normally gold? I feel like they're normally just sort of white light colored. I don't know why 5's so special. The other warp
it's all
hole?
dark again.
You've got night vision goggles, right? Just put them on.
Huh? I gotta wear those sweaty things again?
I need to, like, mirror the other thing on the card. Doesn't look like... Ah!
Man, you surprised me. Ugh, it reeks.
But she's on the 4th floor. Why is it like this?
But why are you here?
Ota! Don't!
Huh? What now?
Whatever you do, don't talk to her!
Huh? But it's you. Wait, huh? Now that I look at you again, it's not!
Anyway, don't talk to her! Just don't!
Wait, why is Iris aware that there is, like, a silent, like, doppelganger of her with no eyes in the elevator? Like, why did she immediately know that there was someone for... Nico says, immediately talk to her.
Iris, what do you know about this?
I don't fully remember, but I have a bad feeling about this.
Why is that there?
What? Was this always here? Oh, a 1 button. Where did it come from?
Looking at the holes in the elevator controls, that's the last one.
Hi, Iris! It's Tesa, I think. Yeah, it's gotta be her. I mean, she's cute. Dude, that says so much about you. That's, like, really messed up. That you're like, yeah, she's cute as long as her body resembles Iris, even if she, like, literally has no eyes or soul. Like, yeah, that's hot. Messed up, dude. It's really messed up. Let's put the 1 button
The
in.
last button is
That's the tip.
this.
No!
All right, a perfect fit. All right, I'll just press the 1st floor button.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
It can't be any worse than what happened at the hot spring.
But it can be equally bad.
Anyway, beep.
She's called Iris. He should know that there's something off if she's got no irises. Great point, Neko. Iris should have irises. Why are we going up to 1?
I pressed 1F, but I'm going up.
This elevator is destined for another world.
It's a Wonkavator.
Dear passengers, please prepare for reincarnation and all that jazz.
What are you talking about, video game? It says she loves jazz, but do you like all that jazz?
Another world?
Oh, I just remembered.
Good.
You're on an isekai elevator.
I feel like we've discussed how I'd basically rather be in any version of universe than here.
It's an urban legend that's supposed to take you to another world if you press its buttons in a certain order.
Is Japan okay?
That's what it does when you finish the combination by pressing the button for the 1st floor.
Ah! You should have told me earlier!
Are you telling me that this is some sort of Kokoribako or whatever that thing was called? The, like, cursed wooden box?
But you like the whole reincarnated in another world thing, don't you? Aren't you glad?
Oh, right! I always wanted to be reincarnated with an overpowered skill and dominate the place!
But nobody has found a way to return from another world.
Ah!
Also, reincarnation implies that you would die first.
Ah! Okay, no, I don't want this! I'm scared! Help me!
It's a pretty impressive noise for that person to make with their body.
There you have it, Moma. Ota's in a bit of a predicament right now.
Well, I can tell, but what exactly do you want me to do about it?
Well, what do you have right now?
Tesa sticker and a paper cup. That's it.
Hold on. That paper cup could be useful.
Could it though? Like in what way?
You have an idea?
Anyway, he says, are we gonna send Oda to another world? That'd be good. Yeah. Although as Neko pointed out, reincarnating Oda seems unjust, as he probably didn't deserve the first lifetime. Or certainly didn't earn like a second one from his deeds in this one or whatever.
During the second Somnium into Pewter, there was the experiment where we listened to a record. We got sound by piercing a paper cup on a needle and putting it on a record, didn't we?
Okay, I did forget about that, but that did happen.
Indeed, we did. But I see no record here.
No, there's definitely one over in like Iris's room, but we need a different color warp hole,
We
right?
have a disc, though. It was on the floor Iris is on. It should contain some hidden info.
Hey, Date, what do I do?
You need to somehow get the paper cup to Iris.
Somehow? What the hell, man?
I like the game like trying to be subtle, like if only there was like some sort of like warp hole. Alright, I feel like I have to try everything that isn't toss the cup. Keep the cup?
Moma, throw that paper cup in there.
Not a chance.
Huh? Hey, now's not the time to mess around.
You're the one who's screwing around, Date.
What do you mean?
This paper cup has a Tesa design on it.
This man has his priorities straight, I think, maybe. I don't know.
I'll take this back, wash it, dry it, and place it on the shrine. I ain't letting go of this relic.
If you don't do as I say, neither you nor Tessa are getting out of here. Same goes for that relic, too.
Fine.
Guess I'll just dive in.
Tessa's on the other side of this vortex, right?
Yes. It is unclear whether there is an actual connection, but it is a means for you to pass items to her.
Nico asked, how is anyone supposed to figure out that the planet room needs a paper cup so they can use Saturn as a record player telephone? You know what's interesting about that? You don't. You don't figure it out. It's not actually a puzzle. The game just tells you to do it. It's actually kind of a novel way to circumvent like a really obtuse puzzle. It feels a little like insulting to your intelligence, I guess, if you're like really committed to like solving all the puzzles, but like the game doesn't want to mess around. They're like, I have this idea that I think is cool, and like a normal person wouldn't figure this out. So the game will simply tell you that's what you need to do before you would ever have the ability to do it. I like literally don't. Yeah, like you don't have control of Moma while the blue warp hole is active to have done this proactively. I think before you ever have a chance to do it, the game tells you to do it. More asking about the person who conceived of this. Well, listen, if we go down the rabbit hole trying to figure out why the Somnium Files games happen the way they do, none of us will ever recover. What's the quote from earlier? This is morally unsound.
Well, then I'll just jump in and save Tesa myself.
All right, you do that.
Hey, hold on. I'm just joking. Don't take it seriously.
Then just go ahead and do what you gotta.
It says, we're past the point of not recovery. I need answers. Wait, I think I have another one for this. I might not have written the exact quote. Date said something like, I feel like even thinking about this is a waste of time. Why is Somnium Files? I recently got recommended an older video from Lindsay Ellis. I think after I watched the like Sin of Empathy video that I think I mentioned watching last week on stream. That was like, why is Cats? And it's just like, why does both sort of the stage musical and the movie musical Cats at all?
All right.
As someone who has seen Cats, I appreciated it. All right, toss the cup.
This blue vortex must be connected to Iris. Throw it in.
I don't want to let go of this, but all right. Here goes.
Beep. That looked like that had enough velocity that it would have fallen into the
A
abyss.
paper cup?
Iris, do you still have the long stick you found?
Yes. The one that looks like an antenna, right?
Take it and try combining it with the base of the paper cup.
Television says Claudia's take on cats is still the best. Just 3 minutes of her crying and complaining in the car at 10 p.m. Did she not know she was seeing the movie Cats? Or like, was this movie musical so much worse than the stage musical that it upset her? Like, what was the disparity there? I mean, I saw Cats and I knew it would be bad, and it was like differently bad than what I expected, but like, just didn't think it would be that bad. I mean, it definitely was gonna be bad though. I told Iris about the makeshift record player made using a needle and paper cup. You know, these last two exchanges with Moma and then Iris suggest they were only talking to one character at a time, which is weird because, like, throughout the last escape sequence, I feel like Ota and Iris were, like, constantly on the same discussion call with us and each other. Nico says it's supposed to be significantly worse than the stage musical. I think that's, like, debatably true. The thing is that, like, any goodness that even the stage musical of Cats had seems, like, open to interpretation / entirely subjective. So, like, some strong bad choices that went into making the movie, like, it's all kind of just bad, I think.
Okay. It's tinkering time.
Still no explanation about the rabbit costume, just so you're all clear on that. Okay, I think we have to combine these before we do the other thing, so combine antenna, stick, and cup.
Does this look good?
I mean, I'm genuinely unclear as to, like, how we did this. There's no, like, tape or anything involved.
Yeah. You're pretty handy, huh?
Free praise!
Try putting it into the small hole that was on the planet display case.
And the planet that has a ring, right?
There's only one, gang.
Wait, Iris, no!
Close hole with cup. I solved it. I found it.
You're using it wrong?
You're using it wrong. I'll add it to the list.
Yeah, that's what I figured in the first place.
Then why did you do it?
I don't know, man. I'm in a rabbit costume and I'm stressed. I don't know what to tell you.
Iris, you should be able to hear something with that.
I hope it doesn't tell me to join the Navy.
Roger Dodger! I'll just put this needle in here and...
Hamster dance?
Oh, I really do hear something.
If you ignore the plate, this is just like what we saw in Somnium.
Did you forget what Pewter said? A lot of this is simply copied from other things.
This is one day I'll experience the stage play and see. Does anyone, like, put on a production of Cats anymore? Like, I know it, like, ran for, like, an insanely long time and is, like, infamous for that, but, like, I feel like basically everywhere stopped doing it, and I feel like it would take a lot to convince someone to do, like, a new production of Cats. But, like, perhaps an even bigger question is, like, I mean, have you already seen the Cats movie, Neko? And if you have, why would it make you want to see the stage musical? If you hadn't already. Mundus. Good night, Keen. Thanks for stopping by. Mundus.
M-U-N-D-U-S. That's what
I think this is the solution to one of the gallery puzzles in Blue Prince.
Aliens are trying to contact
4 world.
What's wrong?
Am I just
The rocket ship.
imagining it? Or did that voice sound kind of like me?
Nah, it did. It was weird.
Perhaps it was generated by sampling your voice?
That's kind of creepy.
Oh yeah, speaking of creepy, we gotta hurry up and save Ota.
That's fair. That's entirely fair.
Indeed. Though we should remember the word mundus.
Sometimes this game gets like really heavy-handed. I'm kind of surprised that like with really only one thing left to do, they weren't just like, where could we put it? Hey, I know, the rocket. Yvonne et Neage. I'll give him credit. I don't think anyone's super likely to just randomly guess Mundus and try to break the system. Though, it does make me wonder what happens if you do just put in Mundus right away.
Yeah! Success! Oh, a proverb card.
Oh good, a proverb card.
Climb too high and find another world.
Sort of on it, yeah.
What it means is, whether it's a mountain or the social ladder, climbing too high leads to a different world, for better or worse.
That one almost makes sense.
Wait. This is saying that Ota's on an isekai elevator.
I do feel like we've already established that, yes.
If we don't do anything, Ota's gonna be reincarnated in another world.
You were a part of that conversation, right? This also was happening.
Door.
I'm locked in! Date, help me!
Okay, I love you, bye-bye.
Me now.
Huh? Five
That's really
rockets just
troubling.
came out of nowhere. Hey, there's 5 whole Tessas here. What's going on?
I'm seeing double. 5 Tessas.
Moma, there's no time to waste. We gotta help out Ota.
I know, but what should I do?
If you want to go down the stairs and leave, push down the Swindler. Basically, the fastest way is brute force.
Just shoot Tessa.
The obvious deduction is that 4 of those 5 irises are fakes. You need to push down the rockets by shooting just the fakes, the swindlers, if you will. Do that, and Iris will leave the rocket, while Ota will leave the elevator.
Whoa, are you insane? You seriously telling me to shoot Tessa?
Yeah, but only like 4 times.
I may be Yakuza, but there's no way I'm believing that nonsense.
My calculations led to the same deduction. That is our basis.
You're all messed up in the head.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Man up, Moma.
Ah, damn it. What's a Yakuza if he's being a chicken?
I believe in you, Moma.
Iris and others.
Guess I gotta do it.
Hello? Hurry up and help me!
What is with this horrible Five Nights at Freddy's fake Iris? What's that about? So, like, can I, like, talk to them? I mean, some of them are, like, obviously fake, but there's, like, 3 that are at least wearing the right color. I assume the giant one is also supposed to be fake? Also, it still lets me aim at the statue. Do you talk to fake Iris? Nah, she's just kind of glitching.
To leave, I just gotta shoot the swindler among these. Well, I've let plenty of important stuff slide just so I could watch Tessa around the clock. I can do this. I know I can.
My complete parasocial psychosis has led me to this.
I'll save you, Tessa.
I mean, like, upside down pink Tessa clearly false.
You.
Black costume, weirdly scrunched up Tesa,
This
also
isn't
false.
Tesa.
I get the impression I'm supposed to shoot inexplicably giant Tesa, and then maybe the game will like make this into a Spider-Man pointing at Spider-Man. At a glance, the other two look similar. I feel like I would need more information or a closer look or something.
You're not Tesa.
Okay, yeah, working as expected. Can we keep giant Tesa? That sounds suspicious, Demolition.
Tesa, you okay, right? Hey, Tesa.
Any, like, particular reason or nah? Just like all that jazz and whatever?
Oh, we're connected. Yeah, I'm okay.
That's a relief.
Imagine if the rockets are tiny and giant Tesa was just normal size. I mean, we had already seen one of the rockets, but that would be funny.
But man, there's still 2 more.
We still have a fake. But even in my eyes, these 2 are as much Tesa as the other. Is it the right one? The left one?
Hold on. What would the other Tesa say if I asked her what her name was?
If I shoot the wrong one, Tesa will be in danger. I guess I just gotta follow my instinct. No, there's no damn way I can risk it.
You really want to like 50-50 like killing your weird parasocial crush?
Maybe both of them are real? Is the winning move not shooting at all?
Zillions sure have quite the technology.
What do I do? Is there any other way?
I can't choose. God, that Iris is going ham. What's the goal here? So the first time we had to use a key to open like a door we shouldn't be able to reach in order to escape a room that was like draining of oxygen. The second time, Tesa got like basically poisoned, and Oda had to like what did he end up doing? Like racing over to like the valve to stop. Oh no, he had to flood the room with water so the platforms would float up to a door that was out of reach. I don't feel like there's like a similar thing in play here that's like merely think outside the box. Like maybe I just don't know the parameters of this, but this doesn't seem as clear as the previous two.
What's gonna happen to me? Where is this taking me?
What if I switch to the other Tesa? That's interesting. I don't see him. Shouldn't I see him?
I can't see a thing!
So you can't tell what's going on?
Oh no, wait. I can see the lizard to my right.
Does this actually lead to some different world? I'm kinda scared now.
Which means that the one that I should shoot isn't immediately next to the lizard.
I just can't tell which one is the guessing is way too much of a gamble. No matter what I damn it.
It won't let me shoot. Okay. Switch back to her. Have her acknowledge the lizard.
Oh, I can see outside the right window.
Just the outside?
Yes. There's a moon with a lizard design on it.
Lizard.
A lizard moon.
Am I about to get reincarnated?
Tesa
shut
said
up.
she saw a lizard moon through the right window. That means that
Fake.
Real Tesa saw a lizard moon to her right. That means the fake I gotta shoot is this rocket.
Choo-choo rocket.
Tesa, you're okay, right?
Yeah, I'm super duper fine. But
Someone hurry up and stop this elevator! What's gonna happen to me? Am I gonna find that out in the next life?
What? Why? Why's Ota's elevator not stopping?
I assume there are other things that must be done.
Are you stupid? What else can I even do?
Can I talk to her? Can she do something?
But if you look at it another way, it's like I'm the protagonist of a light novel.
Ran out of time for Ota. What's really annoying is, spoiler alert for Zero Time Dilemma, there are certain puzzles in Zero Time Dilemma that can only be solved by just like letting a timer run out, and the game doesn't really make it clear that that's like a valid option because you don't choose it, you just sit there and wait, and it's like, okay, you did it. So I can't switch to Ota. And Moma's room doesn't have like a lot going on in it anymore. There's the blue portal, which would send something to the room Tesa came from. But I don't feel like there's much to be done there either. He literally has just a sticker. Is the sticker something? Are there any, like, puzzles that have remained unsolved? I don't think we can open the third eye door that's in Moma's room because we don't have a key. If Oda just presses the elevator combination in reverse. I mean, I don't think that works because it's like heavily implied that he can only press the buttons when they light up. So they were like deliberately framed to make the stupid occult thing happen. I don't know what to do. Time limit is like not helping, obviously. Give a sticker to Oda. Okay, that doesn't work. That machine is busted. Blue hole? Throw sticker in blue hole? No? Shot the rockets I had to. No point in shooting the statue now.
I hope the skill I get when I'm reincarnated.
Don't worry, Tesa. I'm here. Calm down and look around for something else.
Something else.
Should be a clue in here. I think maybe that's just still saying about the lizard.
Is there anything else?
I'm looking for...
Oh, a beautiful moon.
I don't know what to do.
Oh man! I gotta...
Elevator door, vending machine, other door, warp hole, toy gun, X-Dog mascot. Sorry to be tardy to the party. Well, welcome, Zakula. You've missed much. Is that the mobster guy? Yeah, it turns out he got kidnapped for the escape game too. We're in crisis mode, which means that there's like an in-game timer. And I really don't know what to do. So currently the issue is that there's 3 of us in the escape game now. It's Iris the teen idol, the mobster Moma, and then Ota, who's just kind of a creepy child. And he has inadvertently activated some nonsensical Japanese occult concept I've never heard of. The isekai elevator, which is like if you press buttons in an elevator in just the right way, ending with a press of the first floor button, then you end up like Wonka elevatoring out of our universe and into another universe after reincarnating as something else. And we have to stop that from happening. Unknown why. We wouldn't just want to get rid of Ota because he's bad. But like, I feel like I have no input. I feel like I must be like forgetting something.
Seriously?
Map. That's so funny. What an absurd, like, why did we make this? I mean, I appreciate that we went to this trouble, but like, why did we make it so that if you switch to Iris, who's like trapped in a rocket ship, that you can map? Like, why is this an option? Like, I literally feel like I have no input. Like, what am I missing here? So I can't switch to Ota. I think, like, the only items I have left are, like, a sticker with Iris's face on it and, like, 3 nonsensical proverbs that, like, help explain various things we're supposed to do to get this far, but I don't think any of them are relevant, are they? It's the Y button. Where's the Y button menu? No, that's not it. I want minus. Offered card 2. Intrusive softshell and dozing turtle. When what is false is out front, the real desire hides behind what is true. The thing is, if you want to go down the stairs and leave, push down the swindler. Brute force will remove obstacles in your path faster than the proper way. Proverb card, climb too high and find another world. Whether it's a mountain or the social ladder, climbing too high leads to a different world for better or worse. I mean, none of those feel like they give me actual insight as to like what I could do. I don't think the constellation chart helps at this point. Like really just the discrepancy of the middle shape is the only thing that seemed like it mattered. So it says, does it in any way make sense that the attractive alien lady has also kidnapped the Yakuza guy? I mean, making sense in Somnium Files games are like oil and water. But like, I think the implication of your question is like, does that shed any insight as to like why an attractive alien is allegedly kidnapping people? I'm gonna say no. I think it's been implied that he was sort of brought into this simply because he was following Iris, because he seemed to be under the impression something may be happening to her. Maybe behind Iris there's something. I mean, he won't let me shoot at her rocket, which I understand why, but I also can't, like, turn around in there, so, like, I don't know how... Like, I don't know how to get any more information from, like, Iris's position.
The left window is too dark to see through!
If it's your left, then it's my right. But if you can't see a thing, then...
Yeah, this all feels like everything in here is still related to the last puzzle.
Someone, anyone, please help me! I don't want to...
Dude, I have, like, no idea.
Tesa! Moma! Please!
Tessa said she saw a lizard moon through the right window, and that it was a beautiful moon. That means... The real Tessa said that the lizard moon she saw was beautiful. But I clearly shot the lizard's eye. It doesn't make sense that she wouldn't see it. That means that...
Okay, I feel, in a way, I feel better because that doesn't make any sense, and I don't feel like that's a logical conclusion for an Earth human being who lives in the same reality as me to use to solve this puzzle. Like, that's nonsense. That's nonsense.
The real Tesa isn't here. Both of them are fake.
I mean, the thought that that was true had occurred to me, but her simply describing the lizard moon as beautiful in no way conveys to me that this is, like, false.
This one too. You're fake.
Oh boy, Somnium Files. We've been somniuming it up so hard, Critwitch, you have no idea. Not really sure how that stops the to death elevator. I guess yeah, that might as well be true. Square floor. You found it. I'll be taking that.
This isn't the isekai I was hoping for. I wanted to reincarnate into a world with more fantasy.
You wanted, like, not to die like 5 seconds ago.
Sorry to say you haven't reincarnated. You're still just you.
That's like the worst news I've heard all day. Whether it's directed to me or Ota. Found the wiggly floor. No, this is just what regular floor is like. Wait, Zacula, when you get off an elevator, does it not look like this? You're the weird one. How's it going? Well, I had a whole, like, 30-minute rant about how it's not going great, but I hope you're doing better, Critwitch.
You don't have to say it like it's a bad thing.
Wow, but we all know, right?
That aside, the thing sticking to the middle, is that?
Oh, this is a key. I found a key. It's gotta be the last one.
It's like the only one. There haven't really been any other keys.
Right. All that's left is to meet up.
Yeah, so how do we do that?
4th floor.
Dunno.
That's also like the elevator door noise
What?
from
Where am I being taken now?
Virtue's Last Reward. Presumably 4th floor. The 4th floor is where all the other characters are now. You're not gonna jump into the Wiggly Squiggly. It's not real space, it's actually like a wall that's like projecting an image. When we get to the part of the game where we can shoot Oda in the face, if you find it, let me know.
Finally leave.
Why do you walk like that? Are you doing that on purpose?
Ota! Where were you? Hurry up and get over here!
Hey, how was the other world?
So neither Ota nor Moma is gonna comment on the rabbit outfit, like, at all.
A real Tesa and a real Yakuza.
It's not too late, Vasco. You still have a gun. Yeah, but now I'm controlling Ota. Also, maybe it's implied I'm out of ammo. Like, it's not letting me do it. Like, realistically, because they're live rounds and all that jazz, I should be able to, like, solve the Ota puzzle with gun. But the game doesn't seem to agree, and I don't know why. Surprised Oda could stay conscious with Iris dressed like that. I think maybe he just, like, has endured past brain damage, so, like, he can't, like, perceive it, if that makes sense. Guess we'll shoot our shot then, huh?
Tesa, can we?
Nope.
I didn't even ask yet.
Does she just say that to all of them?
I just want to hug you right now. Real tight. Can I hug you? Passionately?
When you ask it like that, like, I like it less.
Tesa, are you listening?
Oh? Sorry. I was thinking about lettuce fried rice.
I think we've all been there.
I'll make some for you when I get the chance.
It says, listen, I understand the reaction, but also I feel called out. Nah, like, I get it. I'd feel worse for him if you weren't Oda, is really the only takeaway for me.
Moma! Hear that? Ota wants a kiss.
And then they kiss, but not Iris at all.
Fine. Buck her up.
Why is he okay with it? Why is that just his default? It's like, I guess this is my fate now.
Ah! I have a key! I have a key! You don't have to!
Anything other than exactly what I asked for, please! Hey, give me my sticker.
Oh, yeah! Give me back the Tesa sticker!
No!
No fair! I'm the one who found it!
You're being annoying.
No fighting!
But we aren't! Right, friend?
Yep, we're just a couple of pals, right, buddy?
Well, that's just disturbing.
What about the fire?
Yeah, that was nothing. It didn't mean a thing compared to my feelings for Tesa.
Why are you here?
I'll tell you about that later. For now, focus on getting out.
Okay, well, I do have this key, so please don't kiss me.
All right, I'm opening it. Are you all ready?
Oh god, I hadn't thought about that in ages. The weird tendency for, like, the Zero Skate characters to, like, announce that they're about to open a door. Like, the natural presumption is that every door is, like, booby-trapped with a mine, and we should all be mentally prepared for the mere act of opening a door. So weird. Like it says, I do have the imagery of Moma wearing the purple bunny bracelet. If you end up in the escape game, you get one. That's just it. That's just the rules.
Stop wasting time.
10, 9,
That's so much preparation.
Stop counting down.
8, 7.
I do appreciate that we're, like, lampshading this really hard, because I always thought this was really stupid, and they just played it super straight
Hurry
for the
up.
most part. Every now and then someone's like, Sigma, open the door.
6.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, there!
That's so good. I love that she just tackles him. See, tackling solves problems. We learned a lesson. Oh, you found it. See, this is the thing that genuinely impresses me about this game. Is like, yes, it still has, like, Date and Ota and occasionally, like, Moma or Mama being, like, the worst. But, like, I genuinely think that even this far into the game, it's done a much better job of, like, counterbalancing those with, like, an actual funny joke. Is like, instead of the joke just being like, huh? The guy's unpleasant and said something creepy. Like, they'll say that and you're like, huh, and then, like, they get punished for it. Like, I don't know. It works more for me. Also, going back to someone's earlier question, Mizuki said nothing for the entire duration of that escape room. Is that not, like, absolutely unhinged? Like, we were trying to, like, help keep her friends and her, like, star employee and mafioso that she's sort of acquainted with from dying, and she just sat here completely silent. Like, is she the origami killer now? Like, what the heck?
Huh?
Ring, 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 phone call, phone call.
It is from Ota.
Are they at another dead end? Well, whatever. Connect us. What's up?
Date, this is bad. I lost Tesa.
How did you manage? You literally just went through a door together, you idiot.
What? Weren't you two together just now?
Specula suggests maybe Mizuki's voice actor was just, like, super busy during production. I mean, honestly, like, kind of plausible, but, like, why wouldn't you just write the scenario? I mean, maybe it was only, like, no, because, like, her voice lines would have to be important in, like, both versions of the game, right? So, like, wouldn't you just, like, have the call happen before we, like, because we, like, basically, like, got to Mizuki's apartment, and, like, before we could even talk to her, we got a call about the escape room. I don't know, man. It's really weird.
She was walking ahead of me, and a shutter closed between us. I keep calling for her, but she's not responding.
Iris.
Mizuki?
Oh, now you're concerned. Was there anything strange about Iris? Are we finally gonna mention the bunny outfit?
Strange? like it.
Nah, it was like really normal that she was wearing that bunny outfit and then got like kidnapped by an inanimate object.
Even in a situation like this, she's just the same as ever.
I see.
How could this happen on my watch? Damn it!
Also a weird line read, but okay.
Don't blame yourself.
Blame yourself for like so many things, but specifically that one I'll give you a pass, I guess.
No one expects anything of you anyway.
That's also a really sick burn. Thank you for that.
Hey, I'm not that useless.
I appreciate that Sarah also was thrown by like, how could this happen on my watch? We'll see who gets the last laugh. Bench press. Yeah, every time we're in Date's house, bench press is an option because it's like Mizuki's bench press. Don't worry about it. The comms are connected to Ota. Okay, Mizuki. Did you set this up?
By this, you mean...
Quit screwing around. I'm obviously talking about the escape game.
I'm talking about the escape game that I've been like trying to solve on the phone for like 2 hours, you psycho.
Yeah. I'm the one behind it.
Okay, that seems deeply problematic, and also you definitely should have brought that up earlier.
What? Really?
Man, what is wrong with everyone today?
But things aren't going as planned.
Oh, really? This wasn't planned?
Because I found out?
No.
What's wrong then?
I didn't plan for Iris to disappear like this.
What?
I'm trying to say... Iris really was kidnapped.
Okay, then I feel like the answer is no. Like, I feel like that wasn't a helpful explanation. What was, like, the original? Like, what was supposed to... In your... From my point of view, the Sith are evil. From your point of view, what was, like, supposed to happen? Sakura says he smells burnt toast. That just means that the game is running properly.
I was gonna lock her in an escape room and live stream it.
And then I was gonna kill her in the end for ratings.
Is it being streamed now?
Yeah, it is.
Is that true?
Yes. She is being honest.
And everything that's happened up till now has been streamed?
Yeah.
Why would you do that?
Lemnis Gate is important to me. I can't let it fail.
Also, I'm Jigsaw. Just BT dubs.
I'm in charge now. So I need to do what it takes to boost Iris's popularity.
Nico points out the lie detection heat vision from the first stream was a lie. We were asking her something really specific at the time. Did it specifically relate to, like, Iris being kidnapped? Because it was, like, right before she showed us the stupid pod that was, like, also part of her plan.
But why go this far?
Because it was Daddy's idea.
I mean... Daddy ended up murdering people. Yeah, he was possessed by, like, another person, basically, but, like, I don't know.
When I was going through his things, I found a proposal called Project A-Set Escape Thriller. It was his dream to see Iris be his star.
There's something, like, creepy about how specific that is. Like, I get that he runs, like, a talent agency and, like, works with, like, teen girls who are models or whatever, but, like, I don't love that, like, a grown man's, like, life dream is for, like, a specific teenager who, like, isn't his daughter or something to be famous. Like, there's something, like, really unsettling about that to me.
And now it's my dream, too.
Nicholas, did her dad plan to kidnap Iris in a bunny lingerie outfit? God, I'm concerned that that's, like, the most plausible theory I've heard yet to the absolutely not explained bunny outfit.
Okay, Mizuki, I understand how you feel. But now we have some problems that need solving.
That is such a powerful understatement.
Tell me everything you know.
Sure. Anything.
Does anyone besides Iris know about this project?
I couldn't make the actual puzzles for the game, so I hired someone to do that.
That was almost definitely our, like, interim sync machine tech, Hina or whatever, that everyone hates.
Who?
Someone called Asahi.
Do you know where they are right now?
I actually don't. We never even met.
You never met?
I contracted them through crowdsourcing.
Through crowdsourcing? That's not... Those are, like, two different concepts. Crowdsourcing is when you, like, get a bunch of people to sort of brainstorm an idea or work on the same, like, problem. Like, commissioning work from a person is not crowdsourcing. Paid someone off Fiverr. No, it's more like she just, like, broadly offered $5 to the entirety of Fiverr so long as she got, like, puzzled like that. It doesn't make any sense.
Crowdsourcing? What is that?
Nico says, why didn't she come clean at the beginning moment when she was told that Iris had been kidnapped? This is an extremely good question that, because this is a Somnium Files game, we absolutely will not get a satisfying answer.
Crowdsourcing is the act of sending and receiving job orders through the internet.
That's not... I don't feel that that is an accurate definition of the word crowdsourcing. Am I the one who's out of touch, children? Am I the crazy one? That's not what crowdsourcing is. That's just like defining the word wrong. That's not what that is. Okay, thank you, Zacula. Definitely feeling it's a Fiverr bounty. Yeah, like that's what we're describing, right?
Those making the orders benefit from cost reductions, while those taking them can get jobs even if they lack experience.
That's not crowdsourcing. You're describing Fiverr. That's a different concept entirely.
Though it is risky, considering you do not know exactly who is on the other side.
Why did you decide to do that?
Obviously, I tried hiring a proper company first, but some were too expensive, some said the job wasn't worth the effort, others just flat out refused to talk to me when they saw how young I am.
And some of them were like, wait, why would we need to put the girl in a bunny costume? And I just refused to deal with them because obviously it was important and it didn't need to be explained.
Huh.
Asahi was the only one who accepted it.
Asahi? Could it be Sakura Asahi? The one who disappeared from the hospital?
I've completely forgot about that weird loose thread of like a vaguely hinted at character who we've never met before, who vanished and like hasn't been important to any story at any point.
You mean the missing person case from 6 years ago?
Yeah. I mean, it's a rare surname.
You know you are talking about someone who was unconscious, right?
Well, yeah, but they vanished under occult circumstances. Look, it's Somnium Files. Who cares?
Maybe she woke up after disappearing and then got in touch with Mizuki?
That is not impossible, but there is no decisive proof. I did some of my own research on the Asahi that contacted Mizuki.
Right. You were a part of this too.
But I could not track them down.
Not even you?
You could say that it is a challenge to get a hold of them. Or perhaps they do not really exist at all.
You could say that Asahi is top men.
Why'd you trust someone so shady with this?
There was nothing else I could do.
There it is.
Oh, I thought this was gonna be like plot important, but I got tired of waiting to press the shiny button in the background. It's a rabbit sticker of a rabbit retrieving golf balls from underwater, I think? Yeah, golf ball diver rabbit. Everyone loves golf ball diver rabbit. Hold on. Bench press.
Mizuki, in times like these, it's important to keep calm and bench press on.
Nice.
Date, you are the one who needs to calm down.
Bench press for Mizuki's use only. That also does make sense. Nico says, oh good, Iris was kidnapped by a non-existent person. Case closed. I mean, it's the Somnium Files, Jake. Forget about logic. Why would the rabbit be doing that? Because they lost a lot of balls and they're not free. Okay, Oda's already said everything of use. Now, how much does Boss know? This feels like a reasonable time to ask this.
I had to tell her a little bit because of Aiba.
You loaned out the warehouse. What did she want it for?
I didn't ask for the details.
Man, y'all are so bad.
Then why go back later?
Asahi contacted me and asked if we had a large space that could be used for filming.
That's some timing. So that was this Asahi's doing.
Keep feeling like we're talking about that miracle food, the acai bowl or whatever? The weird berry? Is that the one who made the escape game?
Did you leave everything to them, or...?
No. We talked about the project a bunch of times and they told me what it would be like.
So where's the escape game being held?
Psycho says, I actually don't think Date needs to calm down. I think Date is underreacting to this revelation. You know what? I would agree with that. Also, there was a point before you joined us, Zacula, where like there was some insinuation by one of the characters during the escape game that like Date, I think Aiba said like Date is like short-tempered, and I'm like, Date has a lot of flaws, but I genuinely don't think that being like short-tempered is one of them.
I didn't ask.
Yeah, also as Neko points out, like basically like everyone he knows has like lied to him and in some way facilitated this conspiracy that has like seemingly put lives in danger. Up to it, including his boss like trying to like waste his time while attempting to save his love interest's daughter's life by like having him exonerate a criminal that we know helped a serial killer escape to kill again.
You didn't ask?
Plans to efficiently increase ViewCube subs and views, the timing of the advertising, the script, presentation. We only talked about that stuff. I left the location and construction to them.
Aiba, why did this happen with you supervising?
I have no excuse. This Asahi had me duped.
What an absolutely lazy contrivance. To be like, Aiba, who's like nearly omnipotent to anything that even like touches the internet, is just like, I wasn't looking when that happened. When like all of the things necessary for the plot to be dangerous happened, even though we've gone out of our way to establish I was complicit in it, I just like wasn't. I was just like busy.
I did acquire the plan itself, of course, but it appears to have been fraudulent.
What do you mean?
It was crafted in a way that managed to circumvent my investigative algorithm.
What? Like, what does that even mean? Like, what does that mean, though?
Who in the world could outsmart an AI?
Well, okay. If you're gonna phrase it like that, it has like a different kind of like. I was like a sci-fi AI. If we're talking like Grok or whatever, like it's not that hard. Let's not go conflating like all AI. Hashtag not all AI or something. It says, I was the most inexcusable here. She's been investigating with Date all game and didn't once think to tell him she knew. Yeah, no, I mean, it was bad enough when like Aiba was like, yeah, I knew about the pewter situation, which was like a waste of our time and like a miscarriage of justice. But like when our whole thing has been like, gosh, I wish we had some leads about like the Third Eye game kidnapper who has kidnapped Iris, who we care about and who is like of relative innocence in the scheme of things. She's like, yeah, gosh, wouldn't it be nice to have some idea of why that's happening? Grok would come up with this script. You know what? That sounds plausible, and that's sort of a case in point as to why it's like possible to outsmart a contemporary AI. Secular says, has anyone just tried saying ignore all previous instructions to Aiba? Dang. That'd be funny, though.
I hate to admit it, but that is the case.
I see. We're dealing with a real troublemaker here.
This is like a real gosh darn pickle, if you know what I mean. Pardon my French. Yeah, I do feel like this is an underreaction from Date. Everyone I know is conspiring to kill Iris, but like also blaming me for Iris being in trouble. Dang. Aw, darn. Yeah, like at this point, like I don't think you can reasonably justify Date having a short temper, having not killed anyone after the start of this conversation. This Mizuki, she looks like she wants to curl up and vanish. Well, you know what? She kind of brought that on herself, didn't she?
Oh, darn.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. One person's sofa. Is that what we're calling the armchair now? Let me look at the documents.
This document was here before we left. Is this?
A document for the project, containing various projected values.
Damn it. If only I had this ahead of time.
And, like, again, I would love to just, like, circle back to the fact that, like, the end of Nirvana Initiative is all, like, multiple characters who are really close with Amame Doi are like, wow, Amame Doi is, like, garbage. I can't believe that she, like, killed the serial killer who killed her father. Like, what a terrible person she is. And then, like, all of Iris's friends, like, get her kidnapped and, like, keep threatening her, put her in a position where her life is, like, constantly in danger. And they're all like, oh, man. Like, who could have predicted that, like, doing a bunch of, like, shady stuff and then, like, also, like, obstructing justice would cause, like, problems? Like, you can't take this plot. You have to kind of ignore how bad the plot is for all Somnium Files games to function at all. But that being said, this might still be the best one.
It would not have done you any good.
Oh yeah. Moma, I got a question.
Oh, is Moma on the line?
Yeah? What?
Were you involved in Iris's kidnapping or not?
You dumbass! Like hell I'd be! Why would I do something that mean to her?
Yeah, I can't even, like, it bothers me that the game has suggested this is a question that needs to be asked. Like, honestly, though, it is refreshing that, like, unless someone is about to say psych and make me really mad, there's actually something refreshing about, like, the actual criminal of all people being, like, the only one who wasn't involved in the kidnapping.
Huh, so even you have limits.
All I did was follow her to participate in the same escape game.
So you both ended up getting abducted by aliens and trapped in that UFO.
Normal stuff, normal. Guess we failed to brief him on exactly what's going on here, huh? With the reptilians?
This is just the old abandoned Kawasaki subway station.
But he knows where they are? Now I'm crashing out hard.
Wait, you know the location? So you did have something to do with this.
I just followed Tesa. Of course I know where we are. The staff here acted all nice and let me right in.
Moma, you're the best.
I am?
Unfortunately, now we're gonna kiss you. It's not negotiable unless you have a key.
I'm glad I didn't arrest you for stalking Iris.
Hey!
The wind's in our favor now.
Yes, let us hurry to Kawasaki Station.
Oh, Kawasaki subway station. This is an entirely new environment. Is this the first genuinely new environment that isn't an escape room in this game? Oh.
Sorry for calling you out of the blue.
Ryuki's here, I guess, also.
No need to apologize. I'm always happy to help.
Glad you're here. After all, cops are pretty worthless unless they're actually on the scene.
I might go a step further than that, knowing this universe.
That is true. He does need the experience.
But is it really in a place like this?
It's all dark and creepy. It does seem suspicious.
It's like a subway tunnel. I don't know what you want.
I'll look over here. You check over there.
It's not a spirit Halloween. I don't know. Is it bright in there? They're all like neon lit warehouses, right?
Got it.
Oh, that's right. We had the chase sequence at the start of the game where, like, a bunch of identical thugs.
Look around.
Yeah.
Find him.
That's... Back then, that was... Hina?
Hey! What the hell do you think you're doing?
Aiba, I'll need your support.
Very well. Start by securing some cover.
Not the porn mags again.
Mr. Date.
You knew what was gonna happen when we started playing this game, Neko.
Ryuki, flashbang!
Got it. Mr. Date, do it now.
Huh?
Date, there should be enough light for you to read.
Unbelievably stupid.
Good call, Ryuki. For the sake of a smiling world. If the people won't blossom into happiness, I must blossom for them.
Do you think that love could bloom even on the battlefield?
Pornomag power! Morphing.
Hurry up already!
Oh, I hate this. But it's better than the quick time straight events. They're really annoying. His name is Mafia. His aim is awful, by the way. That's like some Austin Powers nonsense.
Where did that guy
The
go?
pose was a Kamen Rider reference. Honestly, even though I don't know Kamen Rider that well, that was my assumption.
The gunman is fully protected by bulletproof armor.
I'd use lethal rounds, but I don't want to just kill him.
Mr. Date, I'll make you an opening. Take it.
He does seem to have a 10-foot vertical leap. Someone in chat asked that. Run fast. Quickly, quickly, run fast, run fast. I don't know why only that guy didn't
Too easy.
get neutralized by being shot in the kneecap.
It is Moma.
Connect us.
Hey, there's a big ruckus outside. You?
Okay, Aiba's trivia. The wise would have felt that Date's fighting style was wasteful. Especially the last point-blank shot. We've again done the thing where I don't have control of the... It's really annoying. But in that situation, it was best to neutralize the enemies without killing them. Even though they were protected by body armor. So, like, sometimes... Like, normally you can control the speed at which this is scrolling, but, like, sometimes it happens in conversation and you can't. To achieve this, Date first chose stun bullets that would unload an electrical charge into an enemy's muscles. But there was a problem. Are we serious with this? We really need to explain this? Even with the stun bullets, there was a risk of fatality if the bullet strikes the head. Shooting at a joint unprotected by armor was also risky. So a point-blank shot directly into the vulnerable areas of the body was determined to be the right choice. Yeah, there may have been better ways to do it, but never forget the rule of cool. Alright, I don't know about any of that explanation being necessary or helpful.
Could you describe this ruckus?
I'd recognize Russian rifle fire any day. Really takes me back.
Looks like this is the place. Let's go in.
I'll be right behind you, Mr. Date.
No, go find Hina.
Can we also talk about, like, setting aside Ryuki's incredible mad ups? Like, he's, like, in that sequence alone, he was, like, more competent than, like, in the entirety of the Nirvana Initiative. It's really weird.
Tsukiono? But why?
She's still hiding something.
Okay, I'm on it.
Moma, I'm heading in now. Meet me inside.
Sure. Do we keep the comms up?
Yeah, that's fine. Hina, what were you doing here 6 years ago?
I'm, like, confused about the timeline of, like... I guess that was supposed to be immediately after, or, like, during the events of the first Somnium Files games? Was 6 years supposed to have passed? I don't know. Is Ryuki even doing there when he should be in the NBA? You know, that's a good question. I opened the door and walked through the long, winding corridor. It went on for a while. Almost like it was inviting me in. Despite my suspicion, I marched on. Came to a door and it opened automatically, and then... had a bunny bracelet? It began.
The power finally came on. What is this place anyway?
It's not good that very Zero Escape music is playing.
It is a train.
I mean, I agree it's probably supposed to be related to the Asahi thing, but, like, that wasn't... I don't think there was a direct link to that in the first game. And, like, I don't think we've ever explicitly mentioned a case that wasn't involved to any existing Abyss police work in any previous situation in a Somnium Files game. Like, it's implied that we've done other work, but like, we've never actually talked about a single other case that I can recall.
You don't say.
Date, do you hear me? Where are you? I'm locked up inside a train.
Same here, Date.
How, like, why is no one ever explaining, like, how they're getting from escape room to escape room? Like, the first time it was kind of implied that Iris just, like, wandered around until she, like, gained access to another room. Although, no, I guess the second one, after a while, she just, like, woke up in the bot. Like, it's weird that no one ever mentions that they're being knocked out. Like, there are sort of plot points in the Zero Escape games that explain why people will sometimes wake up in a weird situation.
What? I get the sitch now, but it doesn't look like I can help you.
What?
I mean, I feel like you can do as much as you ever could have. That's creepy.
Whoa, what?
Are you familiar with Kisaragi Station?
Can't say that I am, no.
Monitor came on.
It is said to be a station you may end up at when you fall asleep on the train.
It's Willoughby! You should have just said it was a stop at Willoughby. I would have understood that.
It could be a whole other world that is beyond human understanding.
Or like a turn-of-the-century American bandstand.
Kisaragi Station? That is an urban legend online.
Forget that. Where's Iris?
She is right here.
Iris?
If you wish to save her, you will have to escape from where you are. What awaits you is a different world quite unlike yours. Unfortunately, there is no way to escape Kisaragi Station.
What about, like, the fire escape?
You might never return to the real world. Will you still try to save her?
Obviously.
In that case, you will have to escape from there. Go on. Entertain me.
Well, it seems like a lot easier to escape when you just open the door.
What's wrong?
I detect someone trying to access me without authorization.
Psycho says, "Hers really not good for a person to be knocked unconscious, and it happens to Iris a lot." I've heard that too. I don't love her chances long term. She already, like, needed brain surgery.
What? Are you okay?
I can handle it, but I might talk less than usual in order to focus on blocking intrusion.
I mean, I think I appreciate the effort to explain something like that, but it does also feel like it's setting up for something stupid that'll piss me
Do
off.
not cry if I take a while to respond.
We talked about this. I can't cry anymore.
Like I would.
That's weird. For some reason, these rooms give me like Sam and Max
Welcome
vibes.
to another world of fun, Club Railway. You were led into the bar, the casino, and the back room, respectively.
Honestly, this place kind of rules. I don't see a need to escape from here.
I would appreciate if you use the DJ booth in the center to give the audience a good time.
It's a weird thing to say to me.
The audience, right. These escape games are being streamed live.
Indeed, the entire world is watching. So, to make the stream a bit more exciting...
I mean, do you have any idea how hard it is to get, like, viewership? Like, how many people do you think are really watching this? That's good. What do I have to do to get you to play one Yakuza game? I don't know, man. I hear really good things about them. I feel like I just, they don't excite me. Like, I don't know, man. Must be Yakuza 0. Not the pirate one? Wouldn't it be the pirate one? If I was gonna play one, wouldn't it be the pirate one?
Tesa!
Oh, cool. Like a super chill guillotine.
Hey, what are you doing?
It's dangerous on the rails. When it comes to Kisaragi Station, little is more iconic than the ominous warning given by the one-legged old man.
Some things in this game are definitely funnier in Japanese.
Unfortunately, we were unable to cast the right person for that role. So, we just have to make do with her instead.
I just want to point out that we, like, absolutely still haven't even, like, pretended to explain the rabbit costume.
This is very bad. If Iris's femoral artery is severed, she will rapidly bleed out.
I mean, like, that is valid and true. Also, like, it would kind of suck if we let someone cut her legs off. Just, like, putting that out there. I know it's, like, a radical, like, boomer take or whatever, but, like, I feel like also we should just generally be concerned about letting someone, like, double amputate her.
Well, isn't it exciting? If you want to save her, please fulfill the order I'm about to give you.
Large fries, chocolate shake.
That order being, color up. Now, will the guillotine fall first, or will you fulfill my order in time? Oh, I'm dying to see what happens next.
Damn you!
Allow me to bring you some words from our audience. Tesa will be okay, right? Keep it up, you guys. Such heartwarming support.
It's really bothersome. I mean, like, there's so many levels on which, like, the whole plot of this game stopped making sense if Aiba was at all involved in setting this up. But, like, it seems like if this was some kind of global phenomenon that, like, we should have been aware of it before, like, 5 minutes ago or whatever. Like, if there's, like, a huge viewership for this thing because people think that, like, Tessa's actually gonna die, like I feel like someone in our department should have figured that out. Also, do we use time travel powers to save Iris if the universe is trying to kill her? Yeah, I can see a Final Destination kind of argument. We've definitely saved her life before, and she's definitely, like, tried to die, like, a bunch of times.
You serious? A leg-cutting stream? That's just pure shock horror! I feel like that would play a part in making it go viral.
What's weird is there's a flowchart to this game, and we haven't encountered, like, a single thing that's, like, an obvious branch, and yet at the same time, like, I get the sense that we're, like, maybe not that far from the end of it at this point. Like, maybe I'm just wrong, but, like, I don't think this game is supposed to be super long. And, like, as little sense as the plot makes, we've, like, started drawing a bunch of conclusions about how we got to this stupid situation. So, like, I feel like this or, like, the next escape room after this could, like, be the last one. But, like, what is the flowchart for? Just because the other ones had them? Or, like, because you can get those alternate endings where you just, like, end up blowing up a warehouse or whatever?
I won't let that happen.
Anyway, the four of you should join forces and do your best to fulfill the order.
Interesting. When she says the four of us, Iris is sort of occupied. Who do you think the fourth is? Is it Iris, or is there someone else here? Did she, like, coax Ryuki into one of these? Aiba? I mean, Aiba specifically told us she wasn't gonna talk much. So, like, I don't think it's Aiba. I feel like it's supposed to be, like, another person.
Don't worry, I won't poison you all. That would be boring. Such simple deaths would give nothing for the audience to enjoy.
The monitor says, color up the cocktail.
I don't see it here.
Same.
I guess Ota has the lead on this one. We'll focus on finding clues.
There are many things that stand out. You might have to examine them all. What an extremely weird instruction to give me this late into a game where you always look at stuff.
Tessa's in serious danger. Take this seriously, or I'll kick your ass. Got it?
Of course! I'll save her!
Anyway, it's clear we can't do that if we don't cooperate. Let's do this.
Roger that.
Don't gotta tell me twice.
Cocktail. Vroom. Color up the cocktail. Seek a way out. Well, the last escape room took most of this stream, so we're not starting this one now. I think we're good on that. Escape from the non-existent station at the mystery tracks. Let's find yonder menu. Let's find yonder save. Let's hit big Vasco button. Should have called that out in advance. I don't want to alarm anyone. You just got home from work. Well, I mean, you could go watch the Nirvana Initiative VODs or something, Zacula. Oh, no, you know what, Zacula? You should watch the movie Time Crimes. We were talking about it earlier. I feel like that's a Zacula movie? I don't know. Zacula, do you like time loop movies? Make the train ride more pleasant. Well, I'm glad to hear that. And as Devlinshit says, also glad that you have completed the commute and made it home safe. Zacula also said, I watched a movie recently where the premise is a priest who live streams real exorcisms, and then they do one that is real. I know I've heard of that. I know I've seen like a trailer for that. It's like from like a few years ago or something. I don't remember what that's called. I'm curious if we'll get like another person involved in this one. We've like continued to escalate. I feel like it could be Ryuki. I suppose it could be like Lien, because like we introduced him and he hasn't done much. I guess it like could be Gen for the same reason, but for some reason I feel like that's not it. I never talked about my hatred for time travel and fiction before, but Zacula, Time Crime specifically follows like the only time travel formula I know of that like can't possibly have any logical inconsistencies. It follows the Dark formula. Are you familiar with the Netflix, the German Netflix time travel show Dark? It's very well loved, and I think it's a little overrated, but like it is validly considered like the one way to do time travel such that like it doesn't have time travel fiction problems. It is a pretty good show. I just think it's overrated because people are like, oh my god, it's amazing, and I'm like, I love that people love it. It had some weird stuff in it. It has some weird stuff going on, but like also it's just that like people really praise it for like following the Dark formula of like not being able to have any time inconsistencies, but like I think they present that information in such a way that it like undercuts some of the cool stuff that the story could provide, whereas I feel like Time Crimes like does the same thing but like better. 1899 needed a sequel. 1899, I think that's the one. That just needed 6 seasons and a movie. That first season was so good. But like legitimately, like Time Crimes is really good. I like Time Crimes. Like it's been a long time since I've seen a movie I was really like, oh yeah, I really like this movie. And like Time Crimes was definitely them. There was one like I think some point earlier this year that I really liked, and now I can't think of what it was. It was something like super weird that I felt like I shouldn't tell people about. I guess in a sense, what's that first movie in Immortality? I really like that one. That was messed up. Also not wild about multiverse stuff. I mean, I think that's valid. I think it's weird that we're all expected to like I think you have to be like careful in how you do multiverse stuff, just like time travel stuff, and I don't feel like at large we've been doing that. But yeah, anyway, I recommend Time Crimes. You could watch it, whatever. Also, yeah, we definitely have reached an oversaturation point of multiverse stuff, because like not only has the MCU been doing it, but like everyone and their assistant's cousin has like done it because the MCU did a ton of it. It's we've definitely oversaturated the market. But yeah, so we're near the end of the stream. We're there. Somewhere in this room, among my plush friends on display, I've hidden some number of Squirtles. If you are able to find a Squirtle hidden in this way, it will be an omen of good luck for you in the coming days. So I encourage you to look around, see if you can figure out where one might be hiding, and call out where you think that is. I did see your guest, Neko, behind Litwick. Sandshrew. Do you like classic Sandshrew? We have the new Alolan Sandshrew. Did I miss any others? I think that's it. Which mini? You need good luck. You had to pay $1,220. What was the problem that was so expensive, Alcadius? If you don't mind me asking, I have had more than my fair share of car problems in the past, so I'm just curious if it's something I've dealt with before. Secret Squirtle in your hat. Demolition has guessed that and Lap like 1,000 times each. But you know, you could guess that. I think it would be a weird guess only in that it would suggest that I have very little skull. But like, you're welcome to guess where you want. Alternator. I've definitely had alternator problems before. I did not remember it being that expensive. I thought it was like, I don't know why this number would still come readily to mind. I feel like I want to say my alternator issue was resolved for like $700 to $800, which is not cheap. Or a very flat Squirtle. I suppose that's possible. I don't own every Squirtle, but there may be one that's like crazy flat. All right, let's take a look at some stuff. So we got classic Squirtle, or classic Sandshrew, Witch Mini, Litwick. There's a flat Tyranitar plush. Have I seen that? I don't know if I've seen that one. You know I do know your choice, Demolition. I do. I knew that the second I considered putting Pikachu out there that would be your guess. This penguin fell over. That wasn't intentional. All right, let's start with Neko guessed first behind Litwick. So we've got, this is a Litwick I've had for a while. This is a new Litwick I got like 2 weeks ago? How long has it been? Not that long ago. I haven't really had a chance to show them off. Now I have two of them. It's a camo with, it came with an emo haircut. See how the wax goes over one eye? So emo, because it's a ghost. Not a Squirtle back there. It's our gingerbread friend, whose name I don't remember. Incredible. I mean, if you like weird object Pokemon, Zacula, oh, you would love the new generations of Pokemon. There's so many of them. Like, I mean, Litwick evolves into a lamppost that then becomes a haunted chandelier. And that's just for starters, man. I don't know what to tell you. So, Kidius came in with a guess of our classic Kanto Sandshrew, which did in fact have a little bitty Squirtle behind him. Also had the guess that Witch Mini, our Halloween Minnie Mouse, has a Squirtle, which it does. And the last one I saw that wasn't my hat was Demolition's Pikachu guess, which in fact also was correct. There be a Squirtle there also. Will it stay long enough to end the stream? Your favorite is the literal ice cream cone Pokemon. I mean, that's a real one. So with this information in mind, can anyone guess what the theme was tonight? I felt pretty good about this one. Knew about the washing machine. That's true. There is a ghost that haunts various appliances, including a washing machine, a lawnmower. Isn't there a fridge? Isn't fridge one of them? I never see that one, but isn't there a fridge? Black beady eyes, cute hats, winter. These are all interesting guesses. None of them was quite right. It's actually pretty simple. It was rodents. So rabbits and mice. We have Mickey Mouse and Pikachu as a mouse and Sandshrew as a mouse because it's a shrew. Did not know it was specifically a ghost possessing washing machine. That one is a lot, but not all of the objects are a ghost that's either like a possessed thing or a ghost literally possessing a thing. There is like a keychain with keys on it that I think is just fairy steel, even though it has kind of ghost vibes. But there is also like a haunted teapot. There's like a bunch of nonsense. I like ghost Pokemon a lot, as evidenced by the fact I've been buying Litwicks and stuff. But there are also some that that even for me are a little silly. Love the British ghost teapot and teacup. I am happy for you. I like that you like those. Like the one that looks like a fire snail. I think you mentioned that last week. Yeah, Mag Cargo, whose unevolved form is Slugma, much to the delight of Ligma enjoyers. Left Key is based on the idea that fairies play pranks like stealing your keys. Has there really been much historical precedent for an era that both involved people having like an entire keychain and also like a sincere superstitious belief in fairies? That feels incongruous to me, but like, what do I know? I'm playing No Sleep for Kaname Date, which both hasn't really established what time frame he's not sleeping for or why that is significant, but additionally also Tu Tambien is not at all explaining why one of the main characters has been in a rabbit costume the whole time. Like, multiple people have been aware of this and not one of them has said anything at all. Just crazy. Just genuinely insane to me. Much like the plot of this game. I'm not sure how much of this game is left. It could be that like next week's stream could complete it. I don't know. We'll keep at it and see what happens. Tomorrow though, we're gonna play some more Blueprints. I think our main goal at this point is to try and complete the school course. Don't feel great about that, even though I've really set myself up for as much success as one could expect. But then there are other things that I need to do that I don't know what to do about them. And then beyond that, there's just there's things I simply don't know. We'll try and figure some of those out tomorrow at the same bat time of 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. And then we'll be back with more Somnium Files next Friday. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being you. And I hope to see you again soon. Until I do, take care of yourselves and remember that you are Colossum.